There we go. Hello, hello. Let's see if we can hear this. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Hello, a few of the viewers that are just joining. I'm testing out my new microphone. Mute this. Yeah, I'll have to maybe adjust the volume and such, but it sounds pretty good from what I can hear. Okay. Well, I am prepping / setting up our world some more. Really what I'd like to do is clear out a lot of these beaver bands. I think it might help with some of the lag. So that's the plan today. Just kind of hang out, have a chill stream, chill Saturday stream, and clear out some of these beepers. Now I just set up our sweatshop with a handler so he can help us brick all this stuff. But yeah, that's the plan, just to brick it, and I don't know if we're gonna sell it or if we're gonna give it to our dealers. But the goal by the end of this episode is to have all our dealers stocked with their preferred drug affinities, or the customers with the preferred drug affinities. That is the goal today. Oh, sorry, Brad. Dang. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess we're just gonna run over everybody today. Better get out of the way, customers. Yeah, those of you who are watching, how does the mic sound? Do you guys have the sound on? Oh my goodness. Okay, well there's a van on the roof. I need to figure out a mute button. Oh jeez. Okay, the Yeti has a mute button right on it. I'm gonna have to remember that. Sometimes I'll laugh a little loud and I think I'll blow your guys' ears out. But yeah, there's a van on top of the roof now, so that's something. Okay, it's parked up there pretty nicely, I guess. Let's go ahead and unload this red one here. I think I'm gonna switch my mouse over too. I'm still using my old mouse, or a wired mouse. Let me go ahead and switch this over. Luckily this mouse cord has a really long cord, but I have two different computers now for streaming. They're both really old, but this one seems to be doing okay. Let me put this here. Last slot for the USB port, so that was lucky. Alright. Yeah, there's our mouse. That's much better. Okay. Let's get these unloaded and we'll go get some more vans. Yeah, this is only the second time I've streamed. I think I got mostly everything set up now. I've only done Schedule 1 content. I'm pretty obsessed with this game. I think it's the automation and the like empire building. Really enjoy all that. Yeah, let's go ahead and park this empty van in the Viper van graveyard. And we'll empty out some more. Oh, Austin's stuck. Let's help him out here. Oh, nice. We didn't even have to run him over. Sweet. Well, crash right into that. Okay. Crashed into that too. Holy moly. I promise I'm not drunk this morning. Promise. Alright, another van for the graveyard here. Swoop it right in here to the street. Let's grab another one. Okay, we're starting to clear out the vans. Look at this. This is looking okay. If you all have seen some of my previous videos, this whole area was filled with vans, so we're clearing them out slowly but surely. Maybe like a few more trips here and we can get to some of the fun stuff I want to do today. Well, it's gonna have to do with the dealers. Drive here. It's gonna have to do with the dealers and setting them up. So they're already set up for customers with their preferred affinities. Benji has the meth. Wei Long has coke, and look how much more they've sold than the other dealers that do not have customers with drug affinities. Wei Long, twice as much as Leo. Jane. Brad is struggling. We'll have to give Brad some... Yeah, we'll switch all this around, but really we just need to get the correct drug or product to our dealers, and we'll be good to go. Oh! Okay, we'll get some experience on the way. That is a habit of mine. I'll get to talking and then not pay attention to where I'm driving. I've ran over so many dang cops on accident, and we kind of gotta run. So we will park this real quick. Alright, let's get out of here. What's in here? There's all kinds of stuff. But we can go see what's going on at the bungalow while we're running. Now the bungalow, remember, is our cocoa setup. And when we get around to tweaking this, I think the plan's gonna be to use a fertilizer and speed grow. I'll show you the little setup here. We've only got 2 botanists, but that's because cocoa or cocaine is going to be our least in demand product. We'll need the least of it, so yeah, we'll go ahead and restock these. Now we can just order these, but I accidentally had some extra, so I'm just going to throw those in there. How are our safes? Okay, nice. Yeah, this is a good little operation here. And like I said, we shouldn't have too much demand for weed, or I'm sorry, for cocoa. So the bungalow should work out just fine. Okay, let's drop off some more drugs for our handler to package. Really just bricking all of it. Cool. So, here's the question. How are we going to get that van off the roof? Maybe we can... I was going to say we could enter the vehicle, but I don't think we can reach that door. We might have to use a console command here. But we'll leave it there. It kind of looks funny up there. Okay, so that should be another empty van here, right? Yeah, I think we have one more rack in there. And this van's full. And that one's empty. This one we can use for just putting the bricked product. And again, I'm not mixing this just because we have so much of it. We have a ton of mixed product we'll be able to give the dealers here soon. But I'm really just trying to empty these Vapors out. Again, I've considered renaming myself to the Vapor Man because of all these Vapor vans. We did start a new playthrough yesterday. Excuse me. Oh. We did start a new playthrough yesterday. We have a few rules for that playthrough, so probably after today, probably the next stream, we'll continue our playthrough, or maybe later on today. But the only rules I have for that save is number one. One of my viewers, his name is Legion AI, had a great idea. Speaking of Vapors, I wrote it right on the whiteboard right here. Only one Vapor van allowed in our new save, and I think that should definitely be a requirement for me, considering I have over 30 Vapor vans. So we will, yeah, I definitely added that rule to the list, and we will abide by that 100%. And this is crazy, but I think we're gonna be emptying the last of our Vapor vans. If I can get this one out, I can't see shit here. Oh, there's a tree right there. Well, how do I get out of here? How did I even park? If you just joined the stream, it's not a wood stream here. I'm just kind of stuck in a little maze. There we go. There we go. Blair Witch Project Simulator. Alright. So there are more vans there. Maybe we'll organize those and park those down there with the other Vapor vans. They can be with their family. But then, oh, we'll cash in on some experience. Why not? Every time you escape Wanted Dead or Alive there, 60 experience, so pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, those of you who are just joining, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Testing out a new mic today, so let me know if something's quiet or too loud, or yeah, I really appreciate the feedback. If it's just perfect, that's great. Yeah, don't have to say nothing. Oh. Alright, let's get away from these cops here. Oh, I got my flashlight on. That's probably why they saw me so far away. Well, I can't even see if I jumped in the... What happened there? Okay. I think we went through the wall. I was trying to jump in that trash can to hide. There's... Oh, we're back on the other side of the... Okay, we'll get in the trash can now. Oh, there they are. They're gonna bust me as soon as I pop out now. Well, maybe we have to fight again. Oh, that was close. Okay, run. We're running. Yeah, I'm not very good at fighting the officers, so we mostly just run. Yesterday when I started the new world, we got busted with like all of our product, and it was only day 2. It was because I tried to stop and fight instead of just running. Sounds better than yesterday. Hey Shorty, how you doing? That's great to hear. That sounds better than yesterday. We're using the new mic today. It's still a really short cord, so I'll have to yeah, I think I still want to get one of those like microphone arms. I can like move it around in here, but yeah, glad to hear it sounds good. Alright, 253. We'll go drop this off here. Where's the van I was just driving? Oh yeah, I took it over here. Did I just park it right by the... Too many vans to keep track of. It's like, it's almost like deja vu. I just can't remember which van I've just drove. Oh well, we'll find it sometime. Alright, again, we're just packaging this. No mixing on this extra product. Oh my gosh, we got a decent amount of product in there. Let's go get another van. I'm so excited to be almost done with these vans. We're just gonna let them rot on that dead-end street by the barn. Here, Benji, why don't you take some more product there? Already got it baggied for you. Okay, what's in here? This is just mixing product. We can put some of this in here, maybe. Nope. Oh, here. Put some poop on that. Okay, we'll put this here too. That's another empty van. Look at that. We are just cruising along with these empty vans today. Well, let's sleep and we'll get some more vans. Yeah, I was gonna do this off stream. They need a where's my van app, that's for sure. Yeah, check out the map. Every gray dot is a van. Except for 2 vehicles I have. Yeah, look at them all over here. This is our van graveyard. It's gonna be filled with vans. Yeah, I just edited the video from yesterday about the trash farm. That turned out kind of successful. I don't think it'll be useful right now, but once an update comes where like chemists make or create trash from their ingredients, you know, phosphorus, acid, all that stuff, even mixing ingredients that you get. Whoa, lag. Oh, we're back. Okay. We almost crashed in a town hall. That'd be bad. But yeah, we tested out gasoline and motor oil, and to recycle a empty gasoline can, it's $3. I thought that was pretty amazing, and same $3 for the motor oil. So I'm thinking in the future we do a really simple and cheap mix, and we use all the mixing ingredients that give you pretty good cash back. And we'll probably make a similar farm where we can, you know, walk up. Here, I'll show you here. Walk up to a trash. Well, what am I trying to say here? Trash worker, a cleaner. Wow. Yeah. So the plan would be for this farm to walk up to a cleaner, take their trash grabber, and then we go dump it in the trash for cash, and then give it back to them. That's like a quote-unquote passive, kind of passive, maybe kind of a cool way to make more bang for your buck for some builds. But yeah, I just got done editing that today. Again, I don't think it'll be useful until... Oh, that was close. I don't think it'll be useful until chemists make trash from their ingredients they use. But still kind of a fun build. I try to think outside the box a little bit sometimes. If you guys are just joining, right when we logged in, we parked a vehicle and it shot it up in the air onto the top of the building, so... Hello, good morning. Okay. Let's fill up these racks in here. Oops. Switch the light back on for him. Alright, he's kind of cruising in here. Wow, it's only been 5 in-game days, and he's packaged all this. That's pretty good. Pretty happy with this. It was George, that's right. Yeah, George is the one that replaced Kenneth in there. Rest in peace, Kenneth. I think we have Kenneth on a different world though, so that's okay. He's just on a different world helping us out. Okay. I think we only have like 2 more vans. Let me see if I have a skateboard in here. I've been just running around like a day 1 dealer. I actually think I took all the skateboards out of here. Yeah, bummer. You actually got, I had a great idea, mid-game to buy skateboards for every property. Well, what ended up happening was one property now has all my skateboards, so I need to keep track of them more. But what happens is I want to transfer like a full inventory or more than a full inventory, and I can only hold 7 slots instead of 8, you know, so end up just leaving my skateboard and then forgetting about it. Alright, another van for the graveyard. Now, I think I only have a few more I'm going to get rid of here. Oh, it's empty. Let's park that. Then we got to find our cheetah, because I think we're going to be making some deliveries to our dealers. Switching all that around. Wow, sick parking job here. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's check a few more of these. Make sure I don't have any buried in this woods over here. Oh, here's one. Let's get this out of here. Ooh, nice. Music kicking in. Haven't had music the whole stream yet. It'd be cool if they had a option for like continuous music. You know, sometimes I'll start. You know, what is that? Is it a Spotify or YouTube music playlist of all the Schedule 1 songs? Sometimes I'll just play that and put the music on mute. But you all know how much I love the jukeboxes too. So we'll be using those if we ever post up out of property. Okay. Uh-oh, Joyce. Oh, sorry, she's in the way. She'll be alright. Okay. I've got a few vans stacked up here ready to brick all this product. See if we can empty one so we can drive one back here. See, 3. Okay, that's 1 full slot. Oh, nice, we can. Another empty Viper van. Yes. The music is great to play in the background. I agree. I love this music soundtrack. It's so good. You know, fun fact, you know, Tyler, the creator of this game, yeah, he did it all on his own, this whole game, except for the music. Music's the only thing that he contracted out, and yeah, the guy he got is amazing. This guy, I don't know what his name is, but I think he has a lot of famous music for like anything from cartoons to like TV shows. And when I was looking up the musician that made all these, yeah, you'd recognize some of the tunes that he made. How about Austin there? He's a little stuck. So yeah, props to the musician. Oh. Okay, now yesterday, I forget who it was, but one of the viewers suggested that we just go around here, like on the little boardwalk right here, and it worked out great. Look at that. Yeah, so thank you for whoever suggested that. I cannot remember who it was. Wait, why are we even going to the docks? What am I doing here? Okay. Well, I didn't want to go there. Actually, not sure why we went here. So we'll just go back around, I guess. We're heading to the barn to drop off that, this Viper here. Okay. Now let's start laundering money. It'd be cool to hit like 2 million, you know? Oh yeah, they're always rocking out in here. Car wash. Reminds me of that 80s song. Take me to the car wash. That's the only part I remember though. Alright, let's launder this. Another 4K. And I'll try to remember to launder as we're going back. Another Viper for the graveyard. Here we go. A few more and then we're done. Done organizing Vipers. Okay, that's good. Here's all the product that's already mixed, or some of it. And there's all our skateboards. There it is. Alright, what else do we want to take? Let's do this. Now, we are going to have the most demand for our OG Kush. So, I think we'll leave most of that, but I'm still going to try to get a full inventory. Yeah. Let's take this green one. Hello, Daniel. How you doing? I'm stuck. New to the game, need some advice. What are you stuck on, man? Maybe I can help you out. I have one piece of advice. Don't buy this many Viper vans. Okay. Cruising. Oh yeah, let's launder. I forgot to launder at the laundromat, but we can do the taco ticklers as we're passing. Another 8,000. Did I go through? Yeah. So Daniel, some of the most asked questions I see is dealers. Early game, dealers not selling. Now that's probably the most frequently asked question or comment or anything like that I see in like the Discord or anything. Like So just so you know, let me get to this page here. For example, green crack, like right off the bat, you don't want to. I have it at 68, but that's just because they're already addicted. Usually, you want to keep it right at 43 until you have a good relationship with that customer. Solid piece of advice. I'm guessing is the Viper van one. The Viper van, don't buy. Hey, Legion, what's up, man? How you doing? Alright. Another empty... Where the hell? Okay. Another empty Viper van here. Double check. Yep. I have 20 product. We'll put it in there. Daniel had some other just random early game pieces of advice. Buy a skateboard. That is like top 3 in my opinion. Once you get a skateboard, it speeds everything up. Or a Viper van, but just one van. Can't emphasize that enough. You see how much I'm skipping in my world? It's all the vans. Oh, crash right into that pole. Back to the graveyard of Vipers. Here it is. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is 12. I think we need to get like 20 over here. Now, I had a few more empty, right? Okay, this is just extra mixing product, which we're glitched out in here actually. If you guys remember yesterday, we moved this and it looks all stupid now. But, we can't get this chemist to work right. It keeps bugging out and not, taking to the next one. Like this should just be, this miracle cookies should be right here. But we'll have to mess with that later. I'm not sure what's going on with this. It ran great for a while. It made those bricks and all of these bricks, and then all of a sudden, not sure what happened. Nice day to go fishing, isn't it? Yeah, 100%, Legion. It's beautiful where I am today. You know, like 60 degrees, sunny out. That's probably warmer than that today. Maybe mid 60s. That's Fahrenheit too. I'm not sure. We're weird over here in the U.S. We use a silly system. We need to go to metric and Celsius, in my opinion. Okay. One more van full, and I think the barn will be empty. We're just gonna take this stuff. I don't even know how this happened. This is like 2 mix. Oh well. Alright, throw this in here. All these odd numbers will probably just drop off at the motel or something. Alright, let's get this van out of here. Hey, Brody, good morning. Congrats on 200. Did we hit 200 subs? That's awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I highly, highly appreciate all my viewers and subscribers. Everybody who leaves a like and a comment, really appreciate that too. I couldn't have asked for a better. Whoa, I fell. Okay. Oh, that could have been a disaster there. Well, let's get some experience from this. Don't you do it? Okay. Alright, we're good. Run. Check out the van that got flipped on top of the sweatshop. That was right when we joined in today. Oh, run for your life. Alright. Let's get out of here. Throw that in there for now. Am I being greedy here? The cops... Yep, cops are like right on me, huh? Oh, no. Ooh. Oh! Oh, we're going down. Oh my gosh, we got so lucky there. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have just ran and not try to get some boosted experience here. There's a giant spoon. I like to go on this pier, but I've noticed that the officers sometimes see through buildings and walls. Like sometimes I'll be on the edge right here. There'll be no cops around. It'll just reset this countdown. Lucky again, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting pretty lucky here. I think if I didn't have my good mouse, I would have got busted there with all this product. Woohoo, climbing quickly. Yeah. It's going pretty well. Okay. We'll walk around this way to avoid cops. Oh, I thought the headlights were the cop's flashlight for a second. Alright, we'll drop this off. Put in more room. 5 slots. Stick some more in there. It's like musical Viper vans for this stream so far. All we've done is move around our Vipers. Okay, can we empty out one of these? No. No. Maybe. Maybe. 1, 2... I forget how many spots. What type of mouse am I using? Oh, yesterday I was using this one. It's just a wireless Logitech. Just a really old extra mouse I had. Came like in a 2-for-1 with the wireless keyboard here. But both of these I'm not using today anymore. I was using these yesterday. And then today I'm just using a Razer Mamba Elite. Again, I think this one's like 8 years old too. But probably my favorite brand of like computer accessories and stuff is probably Logitech. I really like their products. But I'm using a Logitech G710 Plus keyboard. It's a gaming keyboard, but it's also pretty quiet. But before that, I was using another Razer product. I think it's a Razer Rainbow or something. About 3 a.m. Let's go ahead and sleep. I like your username. It's one of the most interesting among content creators of this game. Thanks, Legion. Why don't you have all that product in bricks? Well, that's actually what we're doing so far today, is moving all of it into bricks. And normally I'd be mixing all this too, but we have so much. Man, that's a funny picture, huh? But yeah, since we have so much, we're only bricking it. And we do have a lot of mixed products we'll be giving out to dealers and to ourselves. But yeah, we got a lot of bricks in here. I should actually probably empty this out. And once the plan is once we get a little bit better organization on our Viper vans to go around and stock up our dealers with product that their customers are affinity with, drug affinity or drug preferences. And we're almost done. We just have, actually, let's check the bungalow for Viper vans. Now we have like 5 over at the sweatshop now. Those will eventually get emptied out. Okay, nice. No Viper vans at the bungalow. Awesome. So let's go ahead and check. I think I have 1 at the docks. Storage unit I think has several. I think they're full of pseudo acid and phosphorus though. Let's go check. Okay. 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 Yeah, this is left over from when we switched the build. We got so much of this liquid meth. Can we put it anywhere? Put 2 up there. That's fine. Alright, another empty van. How cool would it be if you could buy this parking garage here, put all your vehicles in there? I think that'd be awesome. Because if you guys see NPCs when they drive in here, they get right here and then it just teleports them in. Kind of like this is I don't know. Maybe you could like park all kinds of vehicles in there. Just like a chest for your vehicles, I guess. I think that'd be pretty cool. Whoops. We hit another cop. That one I did not see at all. I'm gonna blame my left eye on that one. I thought we hit one of these like post office blue bins, but it was a cop. So let's run. All right, van number 13. Empty. Okay. Now we got like 3 or 4 vans at the police station. Okay, 2 vans here. I think 2 vans here are okay. So let's take our cheetah. So 2 vans at the barn we'll be using. That's fine. Okay. Was that a van right over there? It's randomly parked in the street? Yes. Oh, where did this thing come from? It's empty. Well, we'll take it and put it in the graveyard here. I don't even know why or how this would even be here. The only time we go over there is for like our dealer way long. It's just an empty van. Whatever. This is number 14, I think. Nice. Why do I have so many cars? Good question, Zudi or Zutix. I shouldn't have this many vehicles. Pretty plain and simple there. I shouldn't have bought them all. I had a great idea when I first started playing this world to you know, use them as extra storage, and anyways, we ended up getting like 30 of them, and it just lags our world. So we're just trying to organize, empty them out, and hopefully it'll fix some of this lag. But I think there's no going back all the way until we have a way to get rid of these vehicles. So let me make sure this is empty. Okay. Now we do have 1 Viper van full of product on top of the sweatshop. Still not sure how we're going to get it down without... Actually, I really don't know how we're going to get it down. Without like using a glitch or something. I've seen a lot of streamers use that glitch where you have like a trash can. You pick up one of these trash cans or a basketball, and it launches them up at like 300 feet in the air. It's insane. I've never tried it, but I've seen a lot of streamers do that. I think it's a little bug. Maybe drive them into the water. I did try that, Zutix. I did try to drive a few into the water, but I noticed they're just still there. They're just in the water. Oh. Last update, Xavier's kind of stuck here, so if you see him stuck, help him out. There he goes. Oh yeah, we're gonna get another van from the police station here. You can crash on the car or jump on it and then it'll fall off, I think. Into the ocean, yeah. Here's the thing, like, you can, if you go to settings and turn on the console and stuff, you can type in a console, I won't do it, but free cam right here. So I've used free cam and I've went around this whole world and stuff. But when you drive a vehicle into the water, if you take that free cam, you'll see that it's just there, it's just under the water. So I stopped driving them into the water, and I think I ended up getting that one out with Marco. I wish there was a junkyard, like an actual junkyard, not my make-up junkyard. Or I wish you could sell vehicles to Mick, or the parking garage where you can just store every vehicle. All those would be super cool. It's very colorful vans over here. Anti-gravity and crouch over the Viper. Oh, does that, does the anti-gravity, like, amplify the, whatever it's doing? You know, does it shoot it up into the air? That'd be hilarious. Okay, I think a few more Vipers here. I think I've said a few more Vipers, half dozen times now, so we've moved a lot of Vipers today. Okay, let's see if we can get this one down. Oh, yeah. Oh! The double spin in the air. It's a 10 out of 10 if that was the Olympics. Alright. I've lost track of how many Vipers this is. Maybe 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This is 17. My goal was to get 20 of them, and I think that would mean maybe we'd have like 10 to use in the world. We got 2 here at the barn. We got 3, no, we got 2 at the storage unit. Let's check the docks. I think there's only 1 there. But, yeah, let's go check. Come on, Walter. Get on that skateboard. We're jumping it. Later. Okay, 1 Viper van here. We're using it. So let's fill this up. See, here's what happens every time I have a skateboard. I think I have a shelf right here. I put it on the shelf or something so I can take more product. Every time. Put these extra wall lamps up here with our storage. Look how nice this is with our lockers. We fit all 10 up here. Well, there's 8 here, but I have 2 in here for caged workers to pay them. But they're not being paid just because we've got so many of our delivery mix. That's all they're doing. So they're just trapped here, not being paid until we need them. But we got so many delivery mix. This is just what we use if we're doing like our own deals and we want to speed it up a little bit. So let's get one more piece or one more stack of OG Kush Heavenly. Again, I know we don't need Heavenly, but it's kind of fun to set up, so we did it. Alright, let's drive this orange van maybe to the sweatshop. Whoops. Oh, we almost got the cop too. Oh, we can't get past this. We got so much product on us. Okay, we'll come back for that one. We'll come back for that one. This is like the coffee cups that the customers leave all over. Let's see if we can find one. Yeah, Anna, what are you going to do with that when you're done drinking it? I'm going to throw mine away. It's almost gone. Okay. There's our cheetah. And let's go check. I think this is all. We got that one Viper at the docks. We got a few at the storage unit. We got a few at the barn. Let me check the map here. Okay, that's storage unit. These haven't been updated. This was from the oh, we're at the warehouse here. But those were from the police station. This is motel. We already moved that. Hound dog's at the bungalow. Ooh, what's this? Okay, we just got that one too. That was the random one parked. Holy moly, I think we have all our Vipers in check. Oh, what is this? That is in the middle of nowhere. Let's go get it. It's, it looks like the new mansion. Oh, he's got the same car as me. I see something kind of funny too, is you can, oh, never mind. You can hop on the NPC's cars to mess with them too. Hey, Neil, what's up, dude? The second time I'm streaming. But yeah, look at that. So if any NPC ever gets in your way, just hop on their car. Yeah, Neil, we're playing some musical Viper vans. Look at all these stupid vans I bought. Just a graveyard. And we were headed towards the mansion. That's over this way, I think. Maybe this way? Oh, this is not the way. Alright guys, we're lost in the forest here. Oh, there's a house. Where the heck did we end up? Oh, jeez. Oh, this is the mayor's house, isn't it? Oh my goodness. This was the worst way we could have gone. Just get out. Okay. Well, there we go, falling through the world. Oh, jeez. This was a disaster here. Well, this is not the mayor's house. This is in suburbia. Okay. Well, this is kind of where we were going. I think it said the Viper van was right up here. I need to upgrade my PC. I can't go over 2 million net value without dropping to 15 FPS. Dang. That's a bummer there, Legion. Oops. That's the mansion. What's this house? Okay, so it's just straight north, huh? Yeah, I forget what that house is over there. Oh, jeez, here comes the forest again. Alright, suburbia. We kind of need Marco. Let's see, where does Marco sleep? I think he's by the docks, right? Nice, we can deposit 10,000 there. What is your net worth in the save? I hit the 10 million achievement, Zutix. Just hit it last week, and or maybe 2 weeks ago. So I think I'm like 10.5 million right now. It was pretty grindy, but it was really fun to try to set up a world for that. Oh yeah, we're gonna go check if we can get Marco. I want to say he sleeps in this place here. Oh no, it's Billy. That's right. Crap! I just made a video on this last week. I forget where Marco is, but if we could have found Marco, we could have got that cheetah unstuck. Maybe in the morning. Okay, let's go ahead and launder here. Yeah, you'll see all kinds of, this is green crack. All kinds of messed up shelves and stuff. For a while there, for a while there I was growing my own green crack in all the back of the businesses. But once this item filtering update came out, I've only been doing builds for that. It's so fun. Aussie Lone Wolf, what's up, man? Hope your day's going well. Alright, we're going to the sweatshop with this. Nice, I'm stuck at 2.2 million right now because I already have everything, so it feels like I'm playing for nothing, so I stopped grinding. Yeah. I got to that point once, Tix. I did, I got a little burnt out, but then I'm not sure what happened. I got rejuvenated and now I can't put it down again. So maybe you'll get that rejuvenation feeling there on your main world. Wow, look at that. You bricked all of that stuff. Let's empty some more vans. When I buy the new PC, I'll set up a 2-PC streaming setup. 2-PC? The best way to increase your net... What do you mean by 2-PC, Legion? You mean like maybe like a home server and you know, the actual desktop that you're streaming from or something? That sounds pretty interesting. I'm not too computer savvy. I know a little bit, but the best way to increase your net worth is to create expensive products. Even if you don't sell them, they add to your net worth. Yeah, I read that. So all this stuff, all this product that we're bricking, I read that bricks actually do not add to your net worth. So although we're just bricking product, it's going to decrease our net worth until we sell the bricks or unpack them again. I thought that was pretty interesting. I wonder if that will be changed in a future update, because it is just the same product, just compacted, you know. Did some of the updates help you rejuvenate? For sure. Yep. Probably the one that really helped was the one that was released a week and a half ago now, the employee update. The item filtering, I mean, I was able to have a blast and redo my entire world. Like, every one of these builds that you guys are seeing is new, you know. Got them all filtered and organized. But the reason, in addition to the updates, the reason I did that is we're trying to get our world set up for our dealers to have customers with the preferred drug affinity. So whatever product they prefer the most, they'll buy more of. So to match that, I'm trying to make the output of all of our farms to match what we're going to be selling. So I know that was a lot, that was like a mouthful, but pretty much what it comes down to is there's about 60 customers in the game. We have 5 dealers. I'm sorry, 6 dealers that can do 8 customers per. So 6 times 8, 48, and then yeah, about 60 or 62. I think there's 62 customers total you can sell to. So that leaves 14 customers for us. But I went on the Schedule 1 wiki and looked up all these customers and sorted them by the preferred drug affinity. So just for example, like Cranky Frank. Everybody knows Cranky Frank. Well, Cranky Frank's favorite drug is meth. He really doesn't like the other one, so he's going to buy way more meth than anything else. So trying to group them by drug affinity and then trying to make all of our farms match that demand, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's the idea of getting it set up all efficiently. And but yeah, I guess that was a really long-winded answer. That yeah, the updates did help me rejuvenate on this. Yeah, I'm about the same. I had a break for a few days and been watching you YouTubers get motivation and the new ideas for the places. At 6 million mark, had hard to grind to the 10 million. Yeah. Yeah, once you hit that 1 million achievement, the next 9 million is a pretty big grind, but it's pretty fun too. Let's get rid of these 2 donuts. We'll put that in there. But yeah, 4 more million to go, Aussie. Good luck with that. Hope you get it pretty soon. We'll sleep. It's 4 a.m. Not bad. 220 experience just from the dealers. Now, when dealers complete a deal, it is 10 experience for you. Each deal that the dealers do. But if you do your own deals, like through the Messages app, or even go door to door, you get 20 experience per deal. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, depending on what your goal is at the time, it might make sense to go door to door to try to grind experience. It might make sense not to do any, or that's what's so cool about this game. You can kind of do whatever you want. Like, I haven't sold any, listed anything for sale and done any of my own sales for a long time. Okay, let's park one of these vans here. And we'll take some of the product that's been produced in here. Can we swing it? Oh, yeah. True, but bricks kind of less than it should be because one of the bricks is 20 product. Bricks are kind of the same as jars, so it only counts 5. I see. Yeah, it must have been what I was reading a while back about the bricks kind of decreasing your net value. Oh yeah, about your dual PC setup. Legion says, the PC to play on and the PC that handles the stream, such as camera encoding and chat interaction programs. Yeah, a really cool idea. I've never even thought to separate it into 2 PCs like that. Now I wonder, is it going to be like the same, like tower or case? You can put. Can you even do that? I don't even know. All right, here's our truck. What are we going to do with this truck? Should the truck go to the graveyard too? Side note on the truck, I forget what the actual name of this thing is, but this is the first vehicle I purchased for $25,000. And then when I saw that the Viper was a third of the price pretty much and twice the inventory space, you know how sad I was. Just stuck with this truck. Didn't know that. I'm going to try unpacking the blocks, see how much the value increases. Yeah, pretty interesting there. I don't know if what I said is 100% true. That's what I heard in the Schedule 1 Discord. Yeah, there's a lot of good information in that Schedule 1 Discord. People always asking and talking about Schedule 1. I pop in there sometimes. But yeah, similar to what I was reading, it sounds like, Zutix. I read that the bricks, when you put them in there, now I thought it just went to the value of like nothing until they're sold, but it might be the same as jars. I'm not sure. Okay, we gotta remember that there's some seeds in here. I don't really. Let me think here. We're growing OG Kush. We might use those. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think you can sell those. I don't think you can resell product and stuff like that to Mick, but we might try. You can sell mixing products to Mick. Okay, now where was those last few vans I was emptying out? Or was that it? We never did find this one, huh? one's just... That one might be just lost forever. Okay, well let's get our cheetah. So let's get a... Crap, I need to go get my skateboard again. Let's drop off my inventory of product to the sweatshop, get a skateboard, and then we'll go get our cheetah. Remember, we crashed it in suburbia. Yeah, let's do that. What the hell's up with all the cars, brother? Hey, Che, Chi, how you doing? Yeah, it's a mess. Look, we even have one on top of the sweatshop. Yeah, don't... I made a mistake buying all these Vapors. It's the #1 question I get. Oh, dude, what are you doing? Why are you buying all these Vapors? I will say I haven't bought a Vapor on this world in 1 in-game year. That's how long it's been. Yeah, it's too many Vapors. So we're just stacking them by the barn. I'm calling it the graveyard of Vapors. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're organizing our world to set up our dealers for customers with drug affinities. But yeah, that's what we're working on. Let's see. I read the announcement that Tyler's wisdom teeth got removed. So we gotta wait a few extra days for this update to fully release. Yeah, I read that as well. That's kind of unfortunate. And if anybody's ever got their wisdom teeth out, I feel like it might be more than a few days that he's delayed. I mean, it is super painful from what I've heard. I've never had to get them out, knock on wood. My sister did, and she was down and out like 3 days straight, absolutely nothing. She didn't do anything. And then still a few days later recovering, so... Yeah, best wishes to Tyler on that recovery. What were you using all the Vapor Vans for? Okay, so you know how it's super colorful over here. Well, I had an idea to color code all my vehicles for each property. So if you, if you're looking here, all the red ones at one point were all at the barn. All the black vans, those were my like delivery vans. The gray vans, I had a few of those for my businesses. The orange vans were for sweatshop, I think. Pink ones for bungalow, but yes, green ones for the dock. Pretty much I was just filling all these up with ingredients, and I thought it would maybe help me save me on delivery time, but it did just the opposite of that. So now we're spending like several in-game days just trying to get them organized and empty. So once they're parked there from now on, I'm not going to use them. That's it. I'm not going to use them. I just hit my mic too. I'm sorry if that was loud. Not sure. Oh yeah, Legion says about his future setup here. It's like having 2 independent OBS working in a coordinated manner. It's a little difficult, but it's better than having the old PC doing nothing when you buy the new one. Cool. Yeah, have to let me know how that setup turns out. It sounds pretty cool. Oh, I meant to go to the sweatshop here. Never seen that technique, very interesting. I feel you. Thanks. It's interesting, but it did not work out. No, it did not. Yeah, I don't like all my Vapors. I have considered renaming to the Vapor Man. But our new world, we have a new rule. I can only buy 1 Vapor van, so I guess that name wouldn't fit for that world. Let's see here. Okay, just a few more over here. I think this is what I was thinking I wanted to empty out. Do we even have room for this? Alright. Yeah, anybody got any ideas on how to get this van down? So what happened is I just had it parked right here. I backed another van up, and I think this thing, this barrel, got in between the vans, and it shot this thing up like 100 feet in the air. It was insane. And it landed perfectly right there on top of the sweatshop. But we can get right here, but we can't get high enough to enter the vehicle. Like Marco could respawn it for us, but we can't get in the vehicle, so it might just stay there. I guess anti-gravity we could probably get up there. Maybe that's what we'll do later. But it is kind of funny up there. Maybe I'll just leave it. Okay, we can empty out one more van here. There we go. Oops. Yeah, I've seen some streamers like take one of those basketballs. If they look a certain direction and jump or something, it'll launch them like 200 feet in the air. I've never done it though. Oh, freaking roadblocks. Go to a bus station and spam jump. Maybe you can land on it like that. Huh. I tried to do that with the Vapors, but I used the graffiti mod to customize them. I had one of samples for new clients with Frey Candy's graffitis. Yeah, that graffiti one, that mod sounds cool. I haven't tried any mods. I have a hard time trusting them just because they're so new. I know there are legit mods out there though. But I would love to put like my own logo on these vans. That would be awesome. Go to the mechanic next to the gas station, you'll get it for free. Death Boo, how you doing? I haven't tried that because Marco does it for the last vehicle you drove. I guess what I could have done is not entered another vehicle. It's too late for that now. Dang. But yeah, I don't have a way to enter that vehicle to like tell Marco to use that one instead of my most recent one. It'd be cool if you could select which vehicle you wanted to move there, but then you could kind of use it as like a, you know, to teleport all your product from the Vapors, you know. Yeah, the bus station idea seems pretty solid. You've reached that ceiling with anti-gravity and athletic? Okay. Well, we have a delivery mix I can try out here, and we'll try to get it down. If you can get on the roof, you can crouch punch it down. Yeah, I think we're going to pick up some of this delivery mix here. Hey, there's Marco. Maybe you can get us our cheetah real quick. Let me get a skateboard and we'll skate over there really quick. And some delivery mix. Yeah, you can still, no matter if Marco's in the car shop or not, you can have him unstuck your vehicle if you find him just walking around in the world. So Suburbia. Oh, we need to take a right here. Oh geez, we're going through the woods again. Here we go. I think it's directly this way. We'll see if we run into it. Oh, there's way long. Okay, we're pretty close. I think it's right down here. Oh, sorry, way. There it is. Okay, so we'll enter this. Now we might be able to get this unstuck with some. Oh, falling through the world. Okay. Now let's go talk to Marco. Maybe he's still at the docks here. I should have went straight back there. Oh well. How many hours do you have in the game? A lot. Like 2 or 3. I think I'm approaching 350 hours now. Yeah, I'm so addicted to this. It's ridiculous. I'm as addicted as I have my customers. Alright. The docks. Marco hopefully is still at this bus stop over here. I see him. Don't you disappear. Sweet. And he'll move it outside to the car shop here. Shorty says use anti-gravity weed and get up there and then crouch on the hood. Yeah, I think we'll try that, Shorty. Let's see, did I miss anything? Looks like you made hella money, so it worked enough. How many hours would you say you have in the game? Yeah, about 350, 350, I think. I think around, maybe like 250 is when I got the 10 million achievement. So, it took me a long time. But I really enjoy making the builds. That's probably the majority of my time on here is just making builds. Probably organizing Beeper vans too. That's a big chunk of time. Alright. So, delivery mix. Oops. Let's put this in here. We'll take one. And we'll fill up another shelf here. He is just brick pressing away. George is a machine. I don't think all these will fit, but we'll try. Okay. There. Nice. We'll take those and put them in the van down here. Alright, I thought I was still getting chased by cops, but I think that's the music in there, isn't it? It is. Oops. There we go, George. A little bit less intense music for you to work to. Alright. We almost have another one empty, but let's try and get on this roof. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, we're making it on there. Come on! Oh my gosh, it's so close. Whoa. Too much, too much. Okay. Let's drive this thing off. Oh, jeez. Okay. Here we go. Come on down. Yeah, we got it. All right. By the way, I don't use this delivery mix as much as I probably should, just to speed things up, but did you all notice that the music changes when you take your product? Listen to this, it's a little bit different, it's kind of cool. Here it's like a tad different, like some of the notes are like faded out. Alright, let's get on top of this one more time and probably make it fall. Go to Marku now? Yeah, I might have to. This might be wedged in between this. Well, I couldn't see nothing when I was... Oh, can I just push it over? Wow, what a mess here. Oh, there we go. Easy. The double flip. That's like my pat. Oh, the triple? The triple? Nope, just two. Two flips. Now, does this have product in it? It does. Okay, well, I'm glad we got that down. Let's go park it over here. Okay. I think it might be time to start giving some product to dealers here. And collect. Holy crap. Way long with the Coke Affinity customers. Holy crap. 318,000. Now, I gave them all product at the same exact time. Brad is absolutely slacking. Jane's been out for a little while, but yeah, everybody else... Benji and Wade just blew everybody else out of the water. Okay, so... let's get this van that has our product in it. Now, eventually, this will just... I'm gonna mix everything. Come on. There we go. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna mix everything. Let me turn this music back down. But just because we had so much extra product, I'm just gonna hook up my dealers with, yeah, all these bricks of unmixed product. But I already have them set up as their preferred affinities for the customers, so we just gotta make sure to give the right product to the right dealer. I might need to bring up my charts that I made. How did you even get that van up there on the top of the sweatshop? Yeah, I had it parked right here. I think it was right here, and I backed up another van, and I think I hit one of these barrels into that green van, and something happened, and it shot up 100 feet in the air, 200 feet in the air, and landed perfectly where you saw it. Yeah, I'd never had that happen. It was unexpected. Okay, so we got the... Did I not get the van? Oh yeah. I went here and looked and didn't drive it. So, let me get... let me pull up my charts for the customers. I gotta go now. I have EV time zone, so I gotta eat dinner. Zetics, have a great day. Have a great dinner. Thanks for joining. Maybe I'll see you in the next stream. But have a great day, man. Okay, let's go ahead and sleep. I think I have a bed up here still. Alright. Yeah, not bad. About 200 experience a day is what we're getting just from the dealers. Yeah, they get 10 experience per deal that they do. So that's some kind of passive experience. Almost Kingpin 60. Okay. Alright, are the dealers ready? Oh, I didn't pull up my thing here. Let me get this real quick. About Google Drive, or I made a post about this on YouTube. Yeah, if you guys want to see this chart I'm referring to, I've only made a few posts on my YouTube channel, but yeah, one of the posts has a link to it if you're interested in interested in the charts. Can I find it? Here it is. Now, will this show if I put it there? No? How do I do that? I'll have to figure out how to get other pop-ups to show so I could just show you this stuff. Well, maybe I could do this real quick here. Create new browser. I'll have to set the URL. Sorry about this. I'm trying to show you the... I think this will work. If this doesn't work, we'll try it next time, but I think it'd be cool to show you guys this spreadsheet. Well, that's not it. That's just my login. Why isn't it showing this? Alright, last try. Copy. And paste. Right here. Okay, well, for some reason not showing that. So we'll go ahead and we'll try that next time. But yeah, I made a post about this. Oh geez, how do I delete that? Oh, there we go. Alright, we're good to go. But yeah, this Google Sheets I've made a post about if you're curious about how I have my dealers set up. And I accidentally just exited out like a goofball. There it is. Okay, so I really just want to make sure that these are set up correctly. And there we go. Okay, so first off, Benji, Meth. Now Brad does have Wii customers, so that tells me that I have this OG Kush set way too high. So let's go in here. And there's OG Kush. Oh yeah, 55. For unmixed product, even that's pretty high. Now, once you sell this to him for a little bit, we could probably raise it back up, but let's just put it at 40. Okay, so that's Brad. Brad actually should be good. Jane has Meth customers, so we'll give her Meth. What does Molly have here? Molly has... Okay, she has Cocaine Affinity customers, so we'll go restock her with some more Coke. Now, I do want to break these customers and dealers down even more eventually. Like, I know Molly has a lot of customers that are not close to her in, like, location. So we'll probably... So two dealers are going to have Cocaine Affinity customers. So we'll probably switch these between Molly and Wei Long to make them like closer in vicinity. But let's go ahead and restock her with some unmixed product. And I have my... Let's get this chat back up. Alright. External source OBS. I'll have to try that later, Legion. I'm a super noob when it comes to this streaming. But I do appreciate the tip. External source. I'll have to you have to remember that. I might make a note of that right now, to be honest. Thank you again. External source to show browser. Alright, cool. Don't show your email. I know, I'm a noob. I'm a noob, Death Boo. But in my defense, when I tried to share that screen, it was only the charts showing on my screen. So it must be something built in with Google or something that that made it not show up. I'm not really sure. I could probably just take a screenshot of it or something. You're doing it right, but it's a separate browser that doesn't have your user info. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to set that up later. Have to mess with it a little bit. Also would like to get some like timers or counters. You know, so if we start doing like Schedule 1 challenges, you know, countdown timer I think would be cool. Man, it's so much better when the music kicks in, huh? Usually we'd be just, you know, in a building, or in a property making a build. And we'd just have this thing blaring, just chilling, but we've been just doing a lot of running around today in this world. Hopefully it's not too boring just watching me move my Viper vans. It can't be too bad, huh? We're just kind of hanging out today. Nice smooth stream on a Saturday morning. Okay. Another empty one. Here we go. I love your whiteboard. Great idea to stay organized. Thanks. Yeah, I kind of use it for everything, but it is a mess right now with Schedule 1 plans and videos and notes. Oh, we gotta help out our buddies here. Oh, they fixed themselves. Right on. Okay. Let's go ahead and launder. I've been forgetting to launder. Gives me a little dopamine boost. It'd be cool to hit, 2 million in the bank. Kind of cool to hit that. Go to the post office. Something I saw actually is you can take this clock. No? I saw someone with a clock. I'm not sure how they got it. But the only clock, it looks just like this one. I thought it was this one in the post office, but something cool I'll show you, I think, on this. You can see all the odd items with this filter. Check it out. Up here. Oh. Where is it at? Yeah, see? Wall clock. Small trash can. Jukebox. And there's one more. Filing cabinet. Now, filing cabinet I know is in the back of Taco Ticklers. Small trash can, I don't know where it is. Or where it is. In the wall clock, I thought was this one at the post office, but yeah, I thought that was interesting when I was looking through here. I didn't recognize some of them. Pretty cool. Oh, you can filter cash too. I didn't see that. Can handlers pick up cash? Huh. I don't know. We might have to test that. Let's see. Do I have a handler with some free moves? I don't think I do. All right. Oh, jeez. No. It looks so nice. We have to fix it. Oh, no. Am I going to mess up all these vans? Come on, flip. I think this is the OCD kicking in just a little bit. We gotta fix it though. Stuck. Stuck. Okay. Let me out. Okay, there we go. Ooh, we fixed it. Okay. Sweet. Park it all nice here. I think I just bought a kook on accident. Yep. Well, don't want to waste it, I guess. There we go. Let's back this up a little bit. We'll pack them in here. It's the most organized junkyard I've been to. We should color code our junkyard. Okay, a few more parked in here. I think we just have a couple more from the sweatshop. We'll park over here soon, and then we will be down to like less than 5 Viper vans full. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I just spent like 5 minutes organizing old vans. What the heck? OCD club. Yeah. That Viper is perfect for short, yeah. Wouldn't be cool if Tyler added like a Times Square type of thing with a big clock tower and a water fountain. That'd be cool. There is a nice fountain, nice water fountain in front of City Hall. I'll show you right here. There's Ray. Ray's kind of a dick. I'll show you why I say that, but here's that nice fountain. Lily is in front of this fountain a lot, and the only reason I know that is from the customer series I did. But she is like always in front of that fountain. But here's why I said Ray's a dick. How rude is that? I wouldn't hire that realtor. There's Lisa. Lisa is one of the hardest customers to sell to, by the way. Just because she has negative drug affinities for every single drug. It's like I don't think she likes the drugs. Maybe she's just buying it for her friends, but every drug, weed, meth, and coke are all in the negatives. So she doesn't like any of them. Okay. I'm sure this shelf, yeah, this has been full, huh? We'll take this so they can keep working and use these resources. Oh, I just got owned. Oh my gosh. Dude, who is this? Did I say Walter? Stay still. Walter should be a linebacker. Or really an offensive lineman. He just pushed me back like it was nothing for 20 feet. For those of you who don't know American football, it's those are the biggest guy. Oh. Okay, we got a few product in here, so we're gonna run from this body church. But yeah, for those who don't know of American football, the offensive linemen are the big ones that block. Just big units. Alright. Oh, that's the handler. You sound better now. All the keys are a little bit more audible, but that's all. We need water fountain and a pond with ducks. And a pond with ducks. Ducks would be cool. Pond would be cool. The keys, Legion, the keys, I'm still gonna get one of those arms. Like the microphone holder arm. So it'll be like maybe right here. And hopefully that'll be a little bit further away from the keys. But I did actually switch out my keyboard. This is a pretty quiet keyboard compared to the one I was using yesterday. I'd show you, but I actually don't know where I put it. Oh, it's over there. That's alright. But yeah, it was a Razer keyboard with the mechanical keys. But this one is a Logitech G710. That's what I'm using right now. It's an old Logitech keyboard, but it's pretty quiet. Or I should say more quiet. But yeah, hopefully that microphone arm, it should be getting here this weekend. Hopefully that will help with the keys and the clicks. Alright, 3 vans full, that's not bad. And here's all our product. Now a lot of that OG Kush we'll just be selling ourselves eventually. Because the 14 leftover customers all are going to have affinity for weed. I don't know why I took all this. Oh, never mind. Almost got it all in there. Cool. Traffic jam. This is Mick, I think, in the red truck. Unmixed product. Oh, there's cops rooming. Okay. Well, let's take this to the barn, and we'll take a bunch of product for... Who still needs it? Benji, Way, pretty much everybody except Molly and Brad, huh? Yeah. How much coke do we have left? Okay, so this can go to Way. Who's the other weed dealer here? Leo. Yeah, we have Leo set as our other weed dealer. So we'll take his coke, give it... Okay. First stop is Leo here. And we're heading right over there anyways. We'll try to make some room for Mick to get by. Mick, you gotta give me some room, dude. Jeez. Alright. This. There's the empty van. And we do need to grab some weed for them. We'll take all this meth. We'll give like 2.5 stacks to each dealer. Let's just go give a bunch of this to Benji right now and make some room. He's probably out dealing, yes. Oh, he's to our right here. Actually, right where we were, I think. Yeah, there he is. Benji, wait up, dude. Alright. Thanks, boss. No problem. And then we can take... I'm getting my vans mixed up, and there's so many... such less... I have so many less beepers to go through, and I still get them mixed up. So Leo needs all this, and we're going to take the coke and give it to Way. And then the other meth dealer is Jane. Okay, cool. We can drop all that stuff off. And once all these dealers have correct product, I think it's time to... Actually, I don't know what it's time for after that. I have to see what's next for this world. We might wait to play this world until the full release. Jane is myth. Okay. When this this beta is fully released for the regular schedule 1. But we do have a shorter save. Not shorter, a new save that we just started yesterday. We have a net worth of like 7,000. So we can play that one too. Alright, so we need Leo. Let's go get Leo's stuff. Now, as far as I know, everything I've read, the dealers in this game actually deal evenly. Like, there's no better dealer or anything like that. But, depending on what customers you give them, location, affinities, all that, that all does make a difference on how often they'll be selling and stuff. So like I said, we don't need Heavenly, but we did it anyways. And Leo is a weed affinity customer, or has weed affinity customers. Yeah, all of these guys here, guys and gals, they all prefer weed, so they'll be buying from Leo like crazy, I'm thinking. I forgot to collect the money from Benji and from Brad. We'll do that when we get back over there. And then Molly just got restocked. We just need way long, I think. So let's go park this. There's a little shortcut right here I use. And perfect. And way long's way over here, but let's go ahead and sleep at the barn first. See if we can't get a skateboard here too. it's so dark. Oh yeah, we're always rocking out in the barn. And the skateboard. Look at that. And then my bed is right here. 240 experience from our dealers. Not bad. And that's Kingpin 60. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna have to fix this soon. I think this side's working fine. Let's go ahead and order some more deliveries. I can't wait till there's like a recurring delivery or save your delivery. How many times I've typed this in now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Always count to make sure we have a full van of product before we order. And that's good to go. So it's really just this right side that's messed up. Like I said earlier, we had to move this yesterday, but it did not fix the glitch or the bug. So I'll probably do that more off camera. I don't think there's any like, I don't know, anything special to do. Just kind of fiddle with it and probably move some stations around. Well, we have a fleet of Viper vans in case there's ever an update. Shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, walk away. Walk away. We're gonna spend all day messing with these Vipers. Just gotta walk away. Let's go to way long. That's where we're headed. Okay. These are right up here. Oops. Right behind the White House. Oh, and he's out dealing. We should have checked that first. He's pretty far away. Probably catch him on this strip walking back. Here's the thing, with dealers, I know one of the updates allowed them to teleport, but I don't really know what you have to do or how far a customer has to be or what conditions have to be met for them to teleport. 341,000, we'll take that. So, at first I didn't think it mattered where, like, location-wise where the customers were, but sometimes I will see, like, way, that's pretty far along and out of the suburbia area, you know, but he'll still walk all the way there. So I'm not really sure what causes them to teleport or not teleport, like what conditions have to be met, but I'd like to figure that out. I hate parallel parking. Yeah, that's pretty hard. Parallel parking. If I make a video explaining the code of a mod and commenting on whether it's safe or not, do you think it's content that anyone wants to see? Yeah. Yeah, when I'm on the Schedule 1 Discord, I see all kinds of questions about mods and which ones are good, which ones everybody's tried. But if you, Legion, if you know that stuff, yeah, I don't see why not. But really, best just try. You know, why not? If you have that knowledge of programming and coding, and the ability to make videos and stuff, yeah, put it out there. See if it gets some hits. You know. See if Sam wants his. He says, perfect. Okay, do we have everyone set up? We forgot to collect the cash from Molly. Okay, let's go get it from Molly, Brad, and Benji. Where is Benji? He is north. See, look at Leo. Now, I think he teleported. Or did he? See, that's such a long walk, but yeah, we gotta figure out and see when these dealers teleport. Because that's a long walk for him. We need him out dealing more often and not walking. Benji's right here. Brad, I just saw. Brad's still in his dang tent. He's not doing anything. We're gonna have to go have a talk with Brad. Molly, you're in your house too? I'll take out Cheetah. I'm going to join the game's Discord. Yeah, highly recommend that. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, the official Schedule 1 Discord. Sometimes there's like challenges people post. The RV only challenge, that one's really fun. But yeah, you can get that from the Discord. There's all kinds of people in there just talking, asking questions. Yeah, highly recommend to pop in there if you guys haven't. Let's go ahead and order some more seeds here. Now this is what I want to, actually I don't think we are. I think we're going to hold off on seeds just because I think I want to try the speed grow. Now I don't know, or maybe PGR. But I want to do something else in addition to the fertilizer, I think. Because I don't know. I never use these. Except for in the early game. If you get a free speed grow in the early game. Of course you use it or you just give it to Mick. But I want to try one of these for our bungalow cocoa farm. See if it doesn't help us out a lot. Alright, let's go back to the sweatshop. A few more vans. We didn't collect from Molly. That's the whole reason we came down here. She's still chilling. She needs to be out dealing. What are you doing? Oops. Do we have the product too expensive for just base cocaine? Probably. Let's just move this product. 185. Yeah, 185 should be fine. Alright, now all the customers should be hopping on that. If not, we'll load it a little bit more. I'm used to selling fully mixed products, which is really easy to move sometimes. Okay. Now this is what we can sell if we want. Now, it's so late in the game for me, and I'm Kingpin 60 or whatever. This will probably only last like one night. If they have enough, if customers have enough budget, they'll buy bricks. So, pretty cool that they will buy an entire brick if they have enough. Okay. Ooh, we can empty one more van. It's exciting. Okay. Let's see, it's 12:30 p.m. today. I got up really early, so it seems way later in the day for me. Okay. Wow, both of these vans over here are going to be empty. Alright. let me drop these off up here, and I have to use the restroom really quick, so I'm gonna put these in here for when this music goes off. The normal one, we'll have that for you guys to listen to, but I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. What is your regular job? Do you practice music? I don't. If you're referring to Ghetto Mozart, years ago I was a big fan of 50 Cent, the musician, rapper. And in one of his verses he said he's a ghetto version of Mozart, and I thought it was one of the best lines I've heard. So yeah, this is probably 10, 20 years ago now. I was pretty young, but it's kind of stuck around, so yeah, that's where that comes from. But my background is in construction, but mostly plumbing, honestly. That is my knowledge and stuff. Oh, James glitched out. Oh, Jane will pull out a knife or a shank to try to get you if you try to fight her. Most of these dealers are pretty vicious. I've never gotten fights, or I've only gotten a few fights with them. I'm thinking I want to do just a little bit of our new world. Of our new save. I asked you guys to help me name it yesterday, and I can't remember. It's like something We'll have to look here. But I think we're going to save it, and I think we're going to play a little bit on that today, and then wrap it up later in the afternoon. Yeah, call it a day. For streaming, at least. So I'm just gonna, I know it's early, but I have a bed right here. I'm just gonna sleep in, and we'll load in our new save. It does save it when you sleep, by the way. And just to double check that, just always make sure last save, you know, a few seconds ago. But man, that was a big success for our main world. We got a lot of organization done. We got all the dealers set up. So next for that is more in depth, like switching the customers around to really optimize it, I think. But yeah, Walt Weedy World, that's what it was. Yeah, Brianna. Do you only do meth on the weekends? Yeah, just the weekends, player. Yeah, we'll probably play for a little bit on this new save. And then, it is a beautiful day outside where I am today, so I probably will try to get outside and do something. If it's nice where you guys are today, I'd recommend the same. I feel so much better when I get outside. Alright. Now let's remember where we're at on this. Oh my gosh, it's so much smoother on this save compared to my main world. I mean, it can't be all the Viper vans, right? 100% it's all the Viper vans lagging out that world. Alright. Well, probably need some more baggies, it looks like. I don't think I have any more on the shelf. Now, where else were we at on this world? Our products, let's see, it's the 5th day. Some of our customers, let's go a few more dollars, $40. Now we can, maybe after today, like at the end game day, we'll stock up Benji. We're getting a little bit extra cash. And so we need to water those. I might go plant something in the sweatshop, but I think I want to get a chemist in there. I forget what rank unlocks the warehouse, but I said we go fight some officers, or escape and fight, you know. Try to get some experience. But I'd like to get a chemist going in our, in our sweatshop. So I'm gonna take, you know, I'm not gonna take our product because, yeah, we got busted early yesterday. It was a little embarrassing. Oh yeah, we're a wise dealer with our white hair on this world. We've been in the game a little while, so I thought that was appropriate. We don't have any soil. Son of a gun. Yeah, we can set up deals for tonight too. Let's get some soil. Nice, we get the extra long life soil now. We'll just get 8. Okay. My husband and I are going hiking with our dog today. It's the perfect weather. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it's super nice there as well. I grew up with dogs, but we don't have any dogs anymore. We do have a few cats. But I love dogs. I guess I just like, I do like animals and pets and stuff, as long as they're nice, of course. There's some cats and dogs that are not nice. I have a family member that has a cat that is I don't know, it is pissed off all the time though. Watering can, son of a gun. Should we get a few of these water sprinklers? I think we will. Do we even have an unlocked? Oh, easy. Oh, let's deposit some money into these real quick. Alright, Joyce, we'll just say okay. Because we're not very, we don't have a good relationship yet. Peter, though, we're friendly somehow. So we'll upcharge a little bit. Now we'll deposit, how about 1,000? And we'll get some of that money back. Alright, just 2 pot sprinklers. Oh, we still have to put a packaging station there in the sweatshop. I'm just going to buy another one, I think. We could probably get the MK2 if we have it unlocked. Is it? No. Hoodlum 5. Okay, we'll buy that and a locker just to get ready for the, and a bed. Wait, there's a bed there already. We'll buy the locker just to get ready for our chemist that we're going to put there. How about back here? And then this should... Nice. This looks like crap. I don't like putting these in the front, but that's okay. And then one turn or one use of these pot sprinklers with these pots and with the OG Kush seed that we're growing, yeah, that will fully grow with one use of these. All right. Oh, excuse me, yawning. Cool. Smash this kook machine. We also need a few storage racks. So before I forget, let's do that. I keep leaning into because my eyesight is pretty bad. If you're wondering why I'm moving so much. Okay. Cuba, of course I remember you. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for joining today. Cuba is a very early subscriber. Of course I remember you, Cuba. Thanks for joining today. How's your day going? Legion, 4 kitties, 4 kittens, and 8 cats. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That's a lot of animals. I think we did that. Yeah, that looks fine. Maybe that. Good. Good to hear that you're doing well today, Cuba. Doing pretty well. I think we're gonna play. This is the new world we just started yesterday. I think we're gonna play this for a little bit, and then yeah, I was just saying how nice it is outside where I am today. So probably gonna go outside after this, find something to do. We're pretty lucky today because it's been storming so much. But yeah, today the sun is out and it's like 60. Actually, let me check the weather. It's supposed to be. Oh, it's perfect. It's 60 degrees. It's supposed to be a high of 64 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. Kuba says, I remember you had like 38 subscribers. Yes, me too. It's going so well. Highly appreciate all my viewers, all my subscribers, everyone that yeah, supports this channel. Thank you so much. Now we're friendly with Ludwig. Ludwig's a dick, though. We're just gonna accept. I don't feel like messing with Ludwig. Chloe will counteroffer $10. Sweet. Come on. Okay, talk to Benji Coleman in motel room number 2. Yeah, I think we will start using Benji. Sometimes I don't use him for a while. But, yeah, let's just pay him now. We got the money, why not? Brianna says, yes, early subscribers club. Brianna was also a very early subscriber. Thank you. Actually, I think most of the people in this chat are pretty early subscribers, and even not. Thank you all, even if you're a new subscriber. Soil. Okay, baggies, soil. Should we get more grow tents? Nah, I already wasted $400 on those pot sprinklers. I almost never buy those, but let's get some baggies. Yeah, let's get some baggies. Baggies and soil. Message retracted. I've seen that a few times in the chat, but I'm not really sure what's going on and why it's auto-deleting messages, to be honest. Still really new to this, so sorry if your message got deleted. Not sure. The only settings I saw for messages being deleted was a chat delay. Like, you can set like a 2nd to 30-second chat delay so there's no spam. But I didn't see anything where it would automatically remove messages, so not sure what's going on there. We had to go all the way to this ATM because I smashed that other one. If we're just getting baggies and soil, 500 should be plenty. The street cats come to my house alone, and I adopt them. That's super nice of you, Legion. The kittens were because I have a tricolor cat. I thought she'd be sterile. It's strange that they aren't. Yeah. Well, good for you giving those strays a home. Very kind of you. But man, cats. Seems like cats come around in flocks, even though they're not like. They're odd, huh? Cats are kind of odd. They're not like pack animals, but they still hang out in packs sometimes. You know? I don't know. I didn't really understand cats until I met my wife. She she grew up with cats, loved cats. I grew up with dogs, you know, and my parents did not like cats. They always had a negative image of cats. So growing up, I thought cats were evil. You know, I didn't like petting cats because I've only met mean cats, and my parents said they were mean. But yeah, I had a completely wrong view on them when I was a kid. They seemed just as smart as dogs. Super loyal. But yeah, cats and dogs, love cats and dogs. In my case, it's me because I realized that I wrote something wrong. English is not my first language. Oh, I see. Well, props to you, Legion, and anyone else that is bilingual. I am. I don't know if you call it single linguist. I speak one language and I struggle with that language, so props to you guys that speak 2 or more. Sometimes I feel like we're a little spoiled here with language in America, because it seems like everybody tries to learn English, and even though it's required to take a foreign language in our high schools here in America, like, it's a joke. I mean, I took German for for 3 years, so I should be able to like speak fluent German, but I don't remember a lick of it. So I feel like we're not getting taught right somehow with languages. I mean, I can say basic stuff in German, but like after taking 3 years, goodness, I should be able to speak a lot more. And it wasn't just me. I wasn't the best student, but everyone, like you know, all my friends and stuff, everyone, nobody can take or nobody can speak fluent anything, and they took it for at least minimum 2 years in high school. So yeah, again, props to anyone who is bilingual. That's amazing. All right, we'll keep counter offering all these customers here. Now again, I'm counter offering because we've already sold a few to them. Like we have a few deals already. We're already friendly with most of these. And although OG Kids doesn't have any addictiveness, we can upcharge them a little bit with with our relationship with them. So you see, you got to start slow. Now Donna just turned friendly, so we will counter. I couldn't tell if that was friendly or neutral. And Trent, let's see. Trent, we're still neutral, so we'll just go ahead and accept this. Now, every deal you complete with customers successfully, their loyalty or their relationship will, go up. But the same as if you treat them badly, your relationship with them will go down. Languages at schools are a joke. Agreed. And if I remember right, Legion, you were the one from South America, right? So yeah, totally different down there, but I guess we have the same in common with our schools don't teach languages that well. I learned with video games. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. A lot of older folks that don't really play video games don't realize the small benefits that you do get from video games. And I'm not talking like the learning games or nothing, but just interacting with people from different cultures. I mean, I think that's amazing. It seems like you Venezuela, yeah. But it seems like you learned a lot, even a language from video games. I mean, that's totally possible and awesome. But think of a game like if you guys have ever played Minecraft. My nephew is getting to the age finally where he's interested in Minecraft, but I think that game is so beneficial compared to I don't want to say compared to some other games, but I just think Minecraft is a very good game for young kids. It gives them the basics of like, hey, you gotta chop something down to create something. You gotta put in work to create something. And even like the basics, it has all the trees, the birch, the oak, a lot of those are real, and they actually look similar to the real trees where, kids can go out in the wild and be like, oh wow, that's a birch tree. I can tell by the bark, and I know that from a video game. I think there's a lot of little perks that people don't think about when they talk about us gamers. Even this drug dealing game. I mean, the automation and the thought process required for some of these builds I see YouTubers make, it's pretty impressive. The trick is just to transfer that knowledge and learning you've gained from playing games into something else. But that's just how I think. I took Spanish and French in high school, and I couldn't even say a full sentence in either of them now. Yeah, me too. So here's the German I know. I can say I live in the United States. It's like 3 words. Ich wohne United States. I live United States. That's about all I can say. So if I ever get stranded in Germany, they can know that I live in the United States. I got distracted there. What the? Oh yeah. I agree. Guessing on my take on transferring skills from games and learning from games and stuff. But yeah, I was speaking of my nephew playing Minecraft. I started thinking about this. He's, oh jeez, how old is he now? Second or third grade, so maybe 8 or 9. So just about the time, I think that's about the time kids start really liking Minecraft. At least my nieces and nephews. But yeah, I was talking to my sister about it one day, and she was kind of disappointed that, he is so into video games. I'm like, hey, you can learn things if you teach him how to play games like Minecraft, There are some things to learn for the real world. Okay, shipping containers and basketball court. Cool. Stop playing the Viper World? Yeah, Chi or Che, I'm not sure. Yeah, just correct me if I get it wrong, but yeah, we hung up the Viper World for now. We got over 20 Vipers on that dead end street, and that was kind of my goal, to get about 20 of them cleared out. So we're taking a break on that. I think we'll go back to it. I'm hoping when the full release is out for this update, but maybe before. But man, this world save is so much smoother to play on. My main world is so choppy with all those Vipers. Che. Okay, Che. Sweet. Right on. This game in particular teaches you that dedication to a goal increases the amount of money you have for that purpose to clients. Exactly, Legion. Yeah, yeah. 100% agree. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool like automation games and such that if you apply it right to the real world, it really could help you out. I forgot to water those. That's a bummer. Alright, water these and we'll assign a few customers to Benji. And we're going to use what we know from my chart. So let's sleep. Let's sleep 4 a.m. I'll get the chart up real quick. Now again, if you this is my dealer to customers chart. I did make a post on this on my YouTube channel, so I think I've only made like 2 posts. It's one of those if you are curious about this, but yeah, you can look at it for free, of course. It's just a Google Sheets document of all the dealers broken down with all their customers. So we're going to use that to assign Benji some weed customers. Let me zoom in on this real quick. Alright, so dealers, Benji, assign customers. Now Geraldine, he prefers weed, so we'll give him that. See, we haven't unlocked Genghis. Peter, he prefers weed. We haven't unlocked some of these. Let's see. Okay, so we just have Northtown and a few Westville. So Donna's also a weed customer. And we have Ludwig and Austin. So there's Austin. He prefers weed. And Ludwig's a dick anyways. I don't like selling to Ludwig, so that's good. We'll just give him to Benji. Now for Westville, George Green and Joyce Ball. Do we have them unlocked? Or can we unlock them? Okay, what happened there? Okay, we do have Joyce. And George Green, I think we still have to unlock. So we'll go ahead and give Joyce to Benji. He has room for 2 more, so that'll probably be George Green. And we have a few more customers from Northville. Or Northtown. Let's see, Jeff Gilmore. Do we have him? No. Kevin Oakley. Oops, Kevin. Oh, those are downtown. I misread that. Miss Ming. Do we have Miss Ming? She is a Weed Affinity customer. And then Kathy Henderson. I think we have her. Oh, alright. So all 8 of these customers have Weed Affinities. I didn't look at anything else to sort them. Just Weed Affinity right now. And Benji should sell pretty well. I don't think we've adjusted. Okay, so we did adjust this $2 up. That's right. That should be fine. Now, talk to Uncle Nelson. I think this might be for the warehouse. Okay, he's just telling us about the mixing station. I think we gotta mix a, what is it, a $60 strain or something? So let me switch this tab back to chat here. That's the only thing in German I know. It means, oh yeah, Scheisse or something. Scheist. Yeah, that was a super. That's one word I do remember too from high school. Everybody was saying the bad words. What'd I come here for? Mixing station. That's right. I might just hold off on this, or we have to purchase it from them. I would like to just get an MK2 mixer. With item filtering now, I feel like there's no real use for a base model mixer. One of the comments I thought was hilarious was somebody called this mixer here, this mixer, a KitchenAid mixer. I have to go now, but great live stream today. I look forward to the next one. Have a great Saturday, enjoying the weather. You too, Brianna. Have a great day. Have a good hike with your husband. Yeah, enjoy the weather today. Not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I gotta look at my schedule to see what's going on. But yeah, see you next time. See you in the next stream. Thank you for joining. Alright, let's put this mixing station here in... Oh, here. Trash cans in the way. How cool would it be if you could assign your cleaners to different properties? Just like put a trash can in the motel and they'd come here and clean it up for you. Alright, so the product that we're going to be harvesting now is what we'll be selling tonight. Yeah, I feel like Kyle's spending his whole paycheck from Taco Ticklers. Alright, homie. Sure. Yeah, usually I buy a lot more pots. I have a lot more product growing. But, man, 4 total pots right now seem to be doing just fine. Also, if you shake the bag like that, it does speed it up just a little bit. Kind of interesting. Alright, let's get some more... Let's get some more seeds here. Let's get a dead drop. Again, we're just doing OG Kush. It's just cheap. This playthrough, I think I want to do focus on efficiency. We do have 2 rules. 2 rules for this world. Number 1 is actually from Legion. This was a great suggestion from him. Only allowed to purchase 1 Viper van. I should probably make that a rule on all my worlds going forward, but thought that was a great rule. I wrote it right here so we don't forget. I know you can't see it, but maybe I'll probably put it in the description or something like next stream. And then the only other rule we have right now is if we want to use workers or employees, I have to cage them. So we're going to have to try to get some like intricate setups there. Because sometimes it is hard to cage or trap workers, but I think that'd be a fun kind of challenge. Alright, let's go ahead and package this stuff up. Wow. Grab the button. Here we go. Yep, we're cruising here. Sometimes you just get in the groove bagging these, huh? Some days it does not go this smooth. But we are cruising packaging this right now. Oh, I just had to open it. It was almost perfect. I messed up the second to last one. Alright. 4 more. Let's see, is 24 product gonna last us through the night? I'm gonna say probably not. So, okay, we got sprinklers over there. I'll take these plant trimmers over here to harvest. But these should be ready. We'll go ahead and... Sam is full loyalty already. Let's see how much we... Here's what I like to do sometimes too. Let's go look at Sam. Now, he'll be at Thompson Construction most of the day. Okay, I was gonna see how high we could make Sam's cash limit go, just to see kind of what kind of budget he is working with. But since he already has an outstanding offer here, we'll just wing it. So that'd be 60 per OG Kush. Let's try it. Wow, I'm just kind of happy with that. Peggy's friendly. We'll go up to 200 for Peggy. She had to think about that for a second. Brody says, "Gotta go, man. Awesome live stream. Have a great weekend." Brody, you too. I hope you enjoy the weather. Yeah, have a great day today. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Can't wait for the next stream. I really appreciate that, man. Really do. I'm gonna try and do this more often. I just started it. Yeah, it was yesterday. Man, time kind of flies. I know it was only 24 hours ago, but that's all right. With the cage method, you should test how much that method affects the FPS. That's a pretty good point there. Pretty good point. Now, I know with this most recent update, a lot of those little bugs were fixed. Meaning, like for example, up until a week and a half ago, if you had botanists working and their supply shelf was empty, every 2 seconds it would be choppy, or every like 5 seconds. I know that was fixed with this most recent update, but I don't know if it was totally fixed for all the workers and optimizing them. So that would be interesting. We'll have to see, since I'm not going to be having a lot of vehicles, we'll have to see how much, if any, lag we'll get when we start setting up these builds, Legion. I didn't buy baggies. Okay, I can't wait until we start making jars and bricks so we don't have to make baggies. We'll just grab them from our dealers. There's Chloe. I don't think... Chloe, you want a deal? Nice. Let's try and steal it from her. We haven't tried that. Oh, we haven't tried that in a while because I suck at it. Baggies. Let's get like 80. Okay, got one deal to, okay, nice. Our dead drop's ready, and it's right next to us at Taco Tickler's here. Oh, excuse me. Man, I'm not tired, I promise. Not sure why I'm yawning. I feel pretty awake right now. Alright, bag up some more stuff. We'll probably start buying some jars here soon. And what we'll probably do, excuse me, what we'll probably do is end up like these customers that want 4. We'll round those up to 5. So we'll just be dealing jars. And if they don't want 5, usually I just won't sell to them that night. Or I'll try to short them, you know. Alright. Some extra baggies here. And let's answer these. Mick is loyal. Go up to 200 for Mick. That's a 25% increase there. That's crazy. Right on. I say this with the cage thing because fading is one of the most complex calculations of the character's AI. Pathing, maybe? I say this because I'm thinking that, yes, I think that pathing is one of the most complex calculations of the character's AI. I see. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense that it might hurt the FPS if that's one of the main things. Okay, we got all this bagged up now. Let's go get our taco ticklers deal. Alright. And then we can start our deals here in a few hours. Sweet, there's our seeds. No, I think we had... Okay, cool, we have not planted in either one of these. We'll water these with the old-fashioned water can a little bit. Thinking about getting some pot sprinklers and moving all these pots to the same area. I think we will keep just 4 pots right now. I don't want to spend all my time just harvesting and growing. We got a lot of product just from 4 pot plants. Okay, we'll put half here. And we'll take the other half over here. Oh yeah. This ran into the wall though. Yeah, we need some lights. Maybe we can make a pit stop at Blue Ball's Boutique. Now, did I have PGR over here, or did I use it all? I think I used it all. And we did experiment last time. I thought that you could grow a full plant and then add PGR. You can't. It does not take effect. I'm not sure if you have to do it right when you plant it. What? We should have tested that out. Should have tested that out, but that's okay. Maybe next time. Next plant here. Alright, Jesse is loyal. Now, I think we're going to push it a little bit with Jesse because, let's be honest, Jesse's a crackhead, and she needs her fix. Alright, 450 is what I'm thinking. 310, that's a little less than a 50% markup. Let's do 430. But we'll give her 10. Oh, Jesse. Oh, Jesse. Okay. Well, she's a great customer, if nothing else. But we're probably going to have to steal that back. I don't think we have enough with her buying 10. Oh, what in the world? Oh, those dickheads. Well, let me do this real quick. Give him a little loop-de-loo around here. Oh! They did the loop-de-loo on me. Shoot. Oh, there's cops everywhere. Oh, that was pretty smooth skateboard jump there, I'm not gonna lie. Usually they don't end up that clean. Alright, we're gonna race down this boardwalk here. Hopefully not run into any other cops. But we will get 40 experience if we escape this, so that's cool. We had to restart one of our days. I think it was day 2. We got busted, and I think we did have like 40 units of product on us, so that was super unfortunate. We do not want to do that again, because I don't think I want to restart. I felt a little cheap loading my last save. But you gotta do what you gotta do. The mod that helped my game's performance the most was the no worker collision mod. Interesting. I haven't even heard of something like that. I didn't even know there's mods out there for like optimization. That's pretty awesome. Hopefully Tyler will just you know, end up hiring a good team of programmers to help code in the optimization. That would be awesome. Because I really think, I mean, other than just content, I really think that's the only thing this game really needs. I mean, as is, for $20 you get, I mean, how many hours did it take you all to beat the game? It took me like 30 to 40 hours. Like, for 20 bucks, you can't beat that. Like, that's a lot of entertainment if you think about it. Think about comparing that to a movie. People who hate on gamers for buying all these games. Movies just to rent now are 20 bucks. So, like, you can watch a movie for 2 hours. You can buy Schedule 1 for 20 bucks for 40 hours. That's kind of how I look at it. Oops. What the hell just happened here? Oh, Kyle just glitched out on me. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. I've never had that happen before. Well, we'll go ahead and steal this 23 bucks from Kyle, because he wasted our time. Maybe that will reset them. I have noticed sometimes if they're like an inch off the... See that where he just stepped over? There we go. Okay, so that reset them. Sometimes if they're like a foot away from the area they're supposed to be standing in, you punch them or like run into them to move them just a little bit and it'll reset it. So, but that was an odd little bug there. Alright, Mick for OG Kush. And nice, we have enough product without even stealing back from Jesse, so North Waterfront and Western Gas Mart. Cool. Video games are the most affordable form of entertainment. Many people think that we all have $3,600 PCs and that we change it every 2 years. Yeah, that's right. I was thinking about that the other day. You know, this PC, the desktop that I use, I spent, I think it was $1,200. I built it myself. So I got all the pieces individually, you know. But $1,200, but that's 10 years ago. So if you think about that in years and, you know, how much money it'd be kind of yearly. 120 bucks for the last 10 years. If you break that down even more, 10 bucks a month pretty much. And this computer is still going, you know. And in addition to that, like you were saying, with your old computer, you can still use it for stuff. Either older games or you're trying to do a duo setup with the old computer. Like, I gotta agree with that. That video games and all that are a pretty good investment if you use them. We forgot Sam. Oh well. I don't want to run back out. Pretty good experience today. 20 experience for each one of our... Nice. For each one of our deals. 10 experience for each one of Benji's. New customers are 50 experience. And then escaping cops can be up to 60 experience. So it'd be cool if it gave you a breakdown of what the experience came from each day. I think that'd be kind of cool. Get a drink here. Nico, what's going on? Well, thank you for watching. Yeah, thanks a ton for watching all those. Yeah, I just started streaming yesterday, so welcome to the stream. Thank you a ton for watching and supporting me. Oh, there's the music. Heck yeah. Can't wait till we get into a build and we can just put a jukebox in there and rock out, you know? Sorry about that. I had a big old cough out of nowhere. Luckily this mic has a mute button on it, so... I know yesterday I kind of wrecked my mic with a cough. You guys probably got your ears busted a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to keep this 14 on us, and we'll try to just move this product a little bit if we see some customers. Nico, I hope your day's going good. Probably going to stream, you know, maybe for another hour or so. We'll see how it goes, and then I was telling everybody else that it's super nice outside. The weather's great today, so I'm going to try and get outside and get some sun after this stream. Ooh, this is 97%? I might have been wrong on one use of the sprinkler grows this. That might only be with the, not with the grow tent, but with the other pots. Yeah, so this will take 2 with these, I guess. I'll have to test that again. You know, I bought these trash grabbers. This is something that I did a lot, and I even put it in some of my videos as like beginning tips. But man, I have not used this trash grabber like whatsoever. This save world. You're welcome. But I got it on the old uploaded video. Docks is my cocoa farm barn, and my mixed bungalow is my meth farm. Nice. Loading station and loading station is my wheat farm. Thank you. Yeah, that sounds like a sweet setup. I love hearing you guys' setups, by the way. You know, I'm talking about dopamine boosts and stuff. I do get dopamine boosts when I hear your guys' setups. I'm not sure why, but I get super excited at imagining just different ways to look at stuff. It's kind of cool. Benji, you ran out of product. Let's give you some more then. Benji, did you lie to us? Okay, I understand you're out of product, but where the hell are you going then? Dude, is he gonna rip off Joyce? Benji just ripped off Joyce. Is that a bug? I mean, it should show up. It has our money showing up. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Joyce. Wow, Benji, you did Joyce dirty there. That's kind of funny, though. I've never seen that. You know, maybe he had it in his hidden inventory. That's the only thing I can think of. It's kind of funny, though, if he just ripped someone off for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a mix. We're just gonna wing this. Now, I do have my mix from my main world. Unfortunately, I have it memorized, so I'm just gonna not use that one. So let's try something else here. Let's do flu medicine is something I never use. So let's do flu medicine. And the goal here is just to complete this. This is going to be like mixed a $60 product. So we just want a $60 product. Let's do like flu medicine, gasoline. I hardly ever use mouthwash too. And Viagra, or Vigor, whatever the hell this is. It's the blue pills. And hopefully some combination of this will give us, will give us a $60 mix. Now, I'm going to double check, but I think we can only get the MK2 mixers from the warehouse when we unlock it. But it'd be so nice. I really don't think he has it. No. Damn it, Dan. So let's go mix this in the motel. Oh, sorry, Benji. Alright, what order? How about we start off with some... Yeah, let's start with some flu medicine. We'll just take this stack here. And these old mixers are almost nostalgic now with the item filtering out. You know, they're completely obsolete from my point of view. I mean, early on stuff like this, of course, but you know, you can still automate with this if you wanted to, but yeah, like I said with the item filtering, there's just no point right now. But you used to be able to just like put in a slot holder or a space holder here in the mixer tab. But now that we have this whitelisting, there's no need for it. So yeah, I thought that was a cool build. Like the first month that this game was out, I think it would have been real popular if I started my YouTube channel then. But yeah, that was one of the first videos I made on how to set that up. Still, every time I look at it now, I can only see a KitchenAid mixer. And that one comment was hilarious. Alright, one more watering thing. That should be good. Oh, we didn't even need to water it. Chloe, you want some product? You're loyal? Let's go up to... Let's push these today. So I usually don't go double, but you can get pretty close a lot of times. So let's try 220 for 5. Oh wow, she loved that deal. Okay. Hold on there. Benji sold all 14 of those already? Holy crap, Benji. So I guess these, even early on, these Weed Affinity customers, I mean, he had 14 at the start of the day, right? And it's only 4 o'clock? That's really good. Okay, Sam, let's push this a little bit. Let's go all the way up to like 195. Oops, I forgot to give him an... Usually if I go up like that, I'll give him an extra 1 or 2 OG Kush. I forgot. So Sam's probably going to get it next time we see him. He's probably going to get it. Alright, we're loyal with Peggy, so we'll just push a little bit here. Oh, 220. Alright, I'm starting to set them up for 5, so we will try to remember to get some nice $58 mix. That's crazy. That's actually really crazy for a 1 mix. You know, 38 base cost for OG Kush. Adds $20 in value for, I think, flu medicine's $5, so $15 per mix it's adding, you know, profit. Pretty crazy. I'm just standing here looking at it. Let's mix it again. We'll mix this one more time to finish that quest for a $60 mix. Pour it in. Come on out. There we go. Okay. Let's go see how much the flu medicine things give us for trash. Now the gasoline, the motor oil are both $3. $2, okay. Yeah, we're making a trash farm when the full releases, or when the chemists make trash from their ingredients. Yeah. That's gonna be, I'm pretty excited about that actually. But you'll see once we use gasoline. Gasoline is also only $5. Yeah, Flu Med $5. Gasoline's $5, and the trash from gasoline, you can get $3 for that red empty can of gasoline. I thought that was pretty crazy. So yeah, definitely when chemists, like, when that bug's fixed and you need cleaners for your chemists and stuff. Yeah, that's the build that we were trying out yesterday. I think we can really make a high value little trash farm. And what we'd do is just go, we'd probably have several trash picker-uppers, or cleaners I mean, and then we'd just go gather all their full trash grabbers and go dump it. But if you think about it, if we set it up right, Legion, if that's true, it says how much it pays for everything on the side. Oh my gosh, I never noticed that. Good stuff, man. Oh my gosh, we did a lot of that testing yesterday for nothing. I mean, we learned, of course, but I could have just looked at that. So cool. But yeah, if we can get the chemists to start making trash from their mixing ingredients and everything, we can get a lot of that value back, especially if we make a special mix using you know, just the glass bottles or the gasoline bottles that sell for $3. Yeah, pretty, dude, that is such a good tip, Legion. I cannot believe I've never looked at the side of this. Right on, man. Okay. Oh wow, that did not increase the value at all. Did you guys see that? Okay, well we won't mix with gasoline next again. So mouthwash or Vigor? Or is it Viagor? Oh, mouthwash. Let's try that. Yeah, they do have you know, full Schedule 1 mixing calculators, which are super useful. They're really cool. You know, some people have made some really cool calculators. But I have messed around on those. I do highly recommend checking those out. But they even have calculators now where you can like reverse the product, like reverse create. For example, like if you just want toxic sedating and bright-eyed, you can enter those effects in, and it'll tell you what to mix to get those effects. Some really advanced calculators, so pretty cool. Okay, so we need jars. Nice, we got a storage rack. throw all this junk here. Extreme Puke. What a gross name. But let's go ahead and put this up to like 65. 62. Just a few dollars. And we'll give this to Benji. Now again, Benji has all the early customers that have a affinity or a liking towards weed. Some of these names are just too much. We're calling that Afghan weed. Too much. Okay. I wish you could rename your products after that scene. That would be nice. Because I do forget to name our products a lot, or name my products a lot. There's some silly, silly names. Okay, let's go get some jars. And we have a few baggies to finish this up real quick. Okay. 10 of these coming right up. Wonder what I should have for lunch today. Maybe some chicken. Alright, we'll give this a Benji too. We'll go ahead and raise the price just a little bit on this. 373. And we need jars, and we'll start giving jars to Benji here soon. Let's get these planted. Why don't you, sorry I didn't see that part of the stream earlier, so I tell you. Oh, all good, man. Yeah, it was still a fun stream, testing out that trash build and discovering that, although it was on the side the entire time. Kind of funny. Let's water these. We'll stop by the sweatshop and probably water and harvest or whatever we need to do with those. Why don't you try increasing the size of the UI so you don't have many problems reading? That's a really solid idea. That's a really solid idea. Yeah, I don't even realize sometimes when I look in real close. But I'll probably do that. I'm not sure how. Is it just in settings here? Oh, look at me. See, now I'm going to notice it. Looking in. Okay. I'll have to look for that sometime. But that would be an awesome idea. If I could have that like 2 or 3 times the size. Yeah, look how... I don't have my glasses on today, but yeah. If you guys want to see... Look how thick those damn things are, man. I am blind as a bat. Okay, let's go to the sweatshop and get that. But first, let's get some jars and answer these. By the way, I found one of my buddies told me about this glasses site. And those glasses with the frames and shipping and everything were a total of only like $25. I think it's Zenny. Zenny glasses. Yeah, I thought that was a kind of cool place because, you know, every time I've been to the eye doctor, those glasses are ridiculously expensive. Especially the brand name ones. Those are crazy, and I'm so hard on glasses. Like, I usually break them because I'm taking them on and off my face so much. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with those glasses. They're, you know, very basic, but you know, 25 bucks. You can't really beat that. All right, we got some jars, so let's bag up what we can. mix some more. Purple cheese. Anti-gravity and balding. So let's do... I don't think we've started. Yeah, we'll do that. We haven't started with gasoline as a mixer first. Regarding mixers, Tyler could move the MK2 up a few levels in the technology tree and thus give the KitchenAid a little bit more relevance. That would be really cool. Yeah. Wise Wizard. Yeah, maybe maybe this next one we'll name Wise Wizard. Kind of like that name. Maybe we should save that for a delivery mix or something that we'll be using. Now, what did I do with the product that I just had? Did I give that to Benji? Am I losing my mind? Maybe both. Maybe both. We'll jar this up real quick. And I'm not trying to get any specific mix. I'm really just trying to use up the mixing ingredients we bought to try to make that $60 mix. And then eventually we will set up a nice mixing facility. I'm going to check the UI option. It was from the base game. Oh, or if I add it with a mod. Okay, right on, Legion. Thank you. So we can give these to Benji. This is regular OG Kush. And hopefully we have some plants in the sweatshop ready to harvest. Let's do all that. Oh, it's already 4 a.m. Well, that day kind of flew by. Honestly, I do feel a little cheap going way far over the 4 a.m. But in my defense, it does creep up on me sometimes. Creeps right up on you. Alright, plant these real quick. I keep forgetting PGR for these, so we're just tossing them in here. Now I think we will get a chemist here. I think we will get a chemist here. I almost messed up our day there. But as far as the next property, I haven't decided if we want the bungalow or the storage unit first. Now I think there's only like 1,000 or 2 difference when you go to buy them. But there's a 2 employee difference, so I'm guessing we're gonna go with the bungalow. But man, that storage unit, it's in such a good location. Yeah, we'll have to think about that a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 jars. Okay, we're gonna have to get lucky and steal some, pickpocket some back from someone to miracle crack. Alright, does Benji have any regular weed? Nope, he's got all the wacky stuff. Okay. So right now we don't need this. Pack it up and give it to Benji to sell. We could sell this, but seems like a little bit more time to adjust the prices and product. Benji, of course, takes 20% of the listed price. So if we want to be efficient, we probably should increase the price of all these by 20%, but we're just trying to get rid of it, to be honest. Okay, we're gonna go try to do a few of these deals here. Okay, there's 5. Peggy, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to try to steal this back. Come on. Now, to help with this mini game, If you get an effect, yes. If you get an effect called Sneaky, Sneaky will make those green bars on that little pickpocketing game twice as big. And in addition to that, Sneaky also gives you less detectability from police. Okay, nice. We stole both of them back. We got enough now. We'll just give her extra because I feel bad stealing the product. If you notice there too, we got a generosity bonus. Or was that the curfew bonus? But either way, if you give them a lot of extra product, yeah, that was curfew. Okay, yeah, you can get a generosity bonus, which is nowhere near as good as the curfew bonus, but still a little bit extra cash. Oh, basketball court! I ran right by him. Chloe. Oh, we need. Okay, Chloe. I'm sorry. Oh crap. Well, Trent. Okay, Trent, this is your only chance to get product tonight. That's probably the first time I've ever 3 for 3'd any pickpocketing. 3 for 3, not bad. Dealers negotiate their selling price based on your proposed price. So actually raising the proposed price mostly affects phone deals. I see. And I'm going to the bungalow. Cool. Oh yeah, so we got a small generosity bonus there. It was only $10 compared to the, I think it was $76 curfew bonus. So it's something. Yeah, Legion, I've read that the dealers work a lot of the same way that a player does when they're doing deals. Actually, it's exactly the same is what I've read. So that makes sense that they can negotiate. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's go Monday. I think we've been a 1 full in-game week now. So let's go talk to all these people on our list. And I think after this quest, it'll be the warehouse. Is that's what's next? Haven't done it in a minute, so we'll have to find out. Alright, we met Marco. This is Jeremy in here. Fantastic. Oh. Do you guys see how much money I have? Look how close we are to our first and only Viper van. Maybe we should buy that today. Do we want a property or do we want a Viper van? I don't think I want a business yet. I think it's too early for that. Now let's check this out. Yeah, look, only a $1,000 difference. But you can have 2 more. I mean, we got to go bungalow, right? Gosh, the storage unit is in such a good location. That's probably why it's almost as expensive. But, yeah, I think we're going to buy the bungalow. Let's do it. Let's buy the bungalow. Oh, yeah, I got a deposit. Duh. Oh, wait, I think we should talk to Mr. Nelson. Uncle Nelson. Gain access to the warehouse. Is that like 10,000 that we have to deposit to get in there or something like that? Let's go check. I think the big man guarding the warehouse will tell you. come back once you've done something. Just been a while here. Oh, I must have already locked it. I can't remember if it's a rank or amount of money. So at 6 p.m. We can go in there. And that means we can get a chemist going in the sweatshop. And just kind of thinking here. If we want a chemist in the sweatshop, should we even make that like a priority? I really don't like this depositing UI. Alright, well, let's just buy the bungalow. And then after tonight, selling product. Let me see, for a chemist. It's gonna be several thousand for the chemist stations. Like the chemistry lab, or like lab oven and the chemistry stations. So I think we're gonna have to sell a little bit more. Excuse me. And in addition to that, the chemist, what was it, 2,000 up front, and then okay. So we got our work cut out for us here. Oh yeah, here comes the music. Water these. And 5. Let's go ahead and refill this. Alright, that should be ready next time we come around. Now, do we have any product to do anything with? We have a few over there. 4 product. Kyle spending his whole paycheck again. Oh. Sorry, not sorry, Peter. Okay. Stop here at the sweatshop. But the fun's really gonna start on this world because we just got that bungalow. We'll be setting up a sweet farm. But what do we want to farm? I'm thinking just weed. This is sweet weed setup. You know, the meth cook will be in here. And really just one chemist does pretty well with output. If they have 2 chemistry stations, 2 lab ovens, they do really well just up there in the sweatshop alone. Maybe we'll put a jukebox in there for them. I think we can unlock some customers. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of odd. I don't think I've ever seen a map like that with no customers unlocked, except for like the main world when you have them all unlocked already. We're gonna try and push it with Sam here. We'll go like 200 for 5. Sweet. Yeah, weird. Keith and Meg. Yeah, Keith and Meg should probably be showing, and Doris. Street level. You can set up a Highs member lab with a mixer using the sweatshop and storage unit. I think it was you who uploaded that video. Oh yeah, like the combo build? Yeah. Yeah, that works out really well. It's working really well in that main world for a while. Let's see. It's almost 2 o'clock. Yeah, I'll probably wrap this stream up in the next hour. Let's harvest this stuff. Yeah, we will be doing not just normal Schedule 1, but also some challenges too on this. One challenge, I think I would love to call out some of the other Schedule 1 YouTubers. See who, it would be like a timed challenge to see who could discover 1,000 products first. I think that'd be pretty fun because you'd have to think of a way to make a build or just grind it out. I guess you can grind it out, but if you can make a build to somehow discover the product, I think that'd be pretty fun. Which I actually made a build just like that, but it was an accident. Like the first few weeks I had this game. But pretty much what you do is you have 9 mixers for an 8 mix setup, and you just keep ordering 20 of literally everything. It's one full van. You can have 20 or 1 slot of every mixing ingredient, and then you just stand there and it'll kind of rotate through all the mixers. You just discover them. So that's how I'd plan to do that. You just kind of have a few extra mixers in that setup. Yeah, I'll have to make a video on it, and yeah, I'd like to set up a nice challenge and, like I said, call out some of the other content creators. I think that'd be kind of fun. Okay, I've just ran around in 3 circles here. What were we doing here? Kind of waiting for 6 o'clock. It's only half an hour away. Let's smash this. And then we'll get in the warehouse. I want to say it's 2,000 and 1,000 for a lab oven chemistry station. So, okay, we have barely enough if we withdraw. Maybe we can just pickpocket and $42. Shit. Oh, sorry there, Jack. Alright, he'll be okay. He'll be alright. Benji, you got some monies for me? Nice, 800 bucks. Okay, cool. Yep, let's go to the warehouse. I'm gonna talk to everybody in here. Take some money. We'll smash that in a second. Oh yeah, Oscar told us we smell nice, I think. Oscar's a nice guy, but a little strange, I guess. Oh sweet, they're only 1,000 each. We'll get 2 chemistry stations for now. We have racks there. And we'll get, probably can't afford too much of this. 20 of each? No, not even close. Oops, 10. Alright, we're just going to buy as many as we can. Or maybe we do this. 10, 10. There we go. This will be a great start. Now, we don't have enough for an employee. But if we do some of these deals, we can end our night here and go hire one. Oops. 160. Let's try like 275. 250. Alright, loyal with Beth. 140. Let's go like 220. 230. And Trent. Trent we did not give a deal to yesterday, so... Well, we're not giving it to him today either. Son of a gun. That's okay. Got a little greedy with that one. And just to make sure, chemists are 2,000. Did I hit the right one? Chemist? 1,500. I swear that used to be 2,000. Okay. Well, we're really close to being able to hire one then. Oops, I didn't talk to the arms dealer in here. Cool. Is that a taser? You can't buy that, can you? Nah. Huh. Oh, now what the heck? Run. Okay. Put this chemistry station and lab oven in here. Do a few deals and yeah, we should be good for the chemist. Yeah, we can put one like back here. I don't like the setup. Let's do this. We'll put it right here. And one like right here. Yeah. There's two space everywhere. Alright. And then we can put like... Will this fit this way? Oh, nice. Yeah, that works for now. I kind of want up against this wall. I'm just gonna get rid of these. Alright, how about this? Yeah, okay. Looking good. Let's harvest these. Put this in here. We need to order some pseudo. Yeah, Jesse, our #1 customer early on. Okay. Hold on here. We don't have that. We don't have Shirley unlocked, huh? Meg Cooley. Still odd it doesn't show them on the map. I'm gonna see if we reload, if that will appear. Because that's odd. Yeah, we have all kinds of customers to unlock, but nothing on the map. There it is. Walt Weedy World. I'm thinking we'll get through one more in-game day and we'll call it a real-life day after that. Okay. Well, I'm just going crazy, I guess. I guess there's no... I'm not sure if that's a bug or not, to be honest. Oh, we'll trim all this stuff. Excuse me. Shake all this soil out of this bag. And are we out of seeds? We are out of seeds. Okay. Order some seeds. Now, if you're trying to get like really good relationships with your suppliers, the best thing to do if you want to like save money is just do a bunch of small orders. So just keep ordering like 2 or 3 at a time, 1, 2, 3 at a time, and that will help you get your loyalty up. But I'm not too worried about it. Now we probably will want deliveries for our bungalow, so we will need him loyal, but I think we'll reach that pretty quickly. So let's do a few of these deals here. I'll have to bag up some of this, and then we will yeah, we gotta try to unlock Meg so we can get the pseudo, and we will try to get enough to have a chemist. Okay, yeah, we'll have plenty. Benji's really hooking us up with a lot of money. Alright, 5 OG Kush. I think that was 4, but we got lucky. I just shift clicked that in there. Okay, we got 20, 40 product. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 jars. That'll work. There's that. There's that. And one more. Alright, let's do the other 20. And for Kyle, we'll either give him a few extra or try to short him some. I'm not sure. There we go. Let's knock these deals out real quick. Try to get it before 4 a.m. I don't think we're going to make it. Jesse. There you go. There's one right here. It's Sam. There you go, Sam. There's one, looks like right behind the shipping containers. Beth, there you go. Barbershop, basketball court. I think we're going to try and short Kyle. 71% chance. Nice. Alright, well we got plenty. Plenty for a chemist. So what we'll probably do... Oh yeah, one more deal across the street here. What we'll probably do is... Yeah, get another lab station and chemistry oven. Or, yeah, just the opposite. Chemistry station lab oven. By the way, this tree right here, you can hide from those Taco Ticklers cops and still do this deal. Just inch forward. There you go. Sweet. And we can hop down here. Hug the wall. Let's get a chemist. Alright, let's put him in the sweatshop. Deal. Sweet. Ooh, that still says assign it to a bed. I think that should say locker. Ooh, we have just enough to get one more of each. Lab oven, chemistry station. Nice. Very nice. Alright, back to the sweatshop. Oh, I forgot to get more pseudo. Oh, we actually can't afford it. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta get, what's her name as a customer? Meg. I think she is at, this gas mart? Nah, she has this shift in the morning. Wait. Meg works at the Central Gas Mart, but she actually lives right over here. So let's go pay her a visit. Now, Meg is just Shirley. That's Shirley's contact. Oops. Oh, you can have a free sample of 5. You're pretty lucky today, Meg. Now what? That's 91% chance. What the heck, man? Meg, you really let us down today. Well, we'll have to wait to start our cook until tomorrow. Alright, our drop is ready. We do have the bungalow, but I don't think this comes with a bed. Switch the lights on here. Yeah, no bed in here, so we'll have to go up to the motel to sleep. So let's collect this dead drop. Sweet 10 seeds. And we'll go back to the sweatshop to sleep, because we'll set up our chemists at least. Chemists are really easy to set up. You know, no routes or no supply shelves, no nothing like that. Just real straightforward. There, Deborah. Deborah, let's give you a locker. Got one back here, and then the stations. Let's put the other one down here. And lab oven. For now, right there, but we're gonna move these. So go ahead, and if you just left click on any of these stations or anything, you can manage both of them at the same time, as long as they're the same type. There you go. The destination we'll put as this close shelf, and then right click to unselect those. Gotta select the recipes, select destinations for the chemistry stations. And that's really all we can do to set this up. Like I said, no supply shelf for the chemists. You know, they don't use supply shelves. So to automate this anymore, we would need a handler taking from a shelf, supplying the chemistry stations. But this setup will work just fine for now. If you fill up a full chemistry station with 10, 10, 10, it'll take a chemist 2 full in-game days, if not a little bit more into the 3rd, to cook all that. So I'm just going to put cash into... Actually, I'm not going to put cash in there because we can't... we can't put the chemist to work yet, so we'd just be wasting $300. Let's go ahead and plant these. Pop. That pop sound is kind of satisfying. And I kind of regret getting rid of both my trash grabbers. It's kind of a mess in here now. Alright, so we can harvest stuff from the sweatshop. Take half the seeds over there. You know, let's get some PGR. I keep forgetting PGR. We don't need anything over like low quality right now, so let's just get 20. Let's not get 20. Let's just get 4. That'll last for a few grows here. Okay. Excuse me. Beyond a lot during this stream. I still don't feel tired, so not sure what that's about. Alright, PGR on. And on the other one. And let's turn on the sprinklers, which we'll see 0% when we did that. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if they grow. And just leave those here. I should have just bought another electric trimmer. I'm just gonna do it real quick. Like 30 or 40 bucks. Oh, 50. Never mind. Okay. Let's see if we can unlock Meg today. I think I'm gonna unpack this jar. Make 5 baggies so we don't just give away 5 for a free product or free sample. But Meg will be number 1, and I'm almost positive she's the one that goes to the gas mart across town, even though she lives in Westville. We got Charles, Meg, Chloe, and Javier are all the gas mart employees. Yeah, Chloe's this one. Okay, so it is pretty positive Meg is on at the central gas mart over here. That's the west gas mart, and the central one's up here. We're cruising. There she is. Come on, Meg. Sample already offered today. Because it was 4 a.m.? That is some trash. Well. Bummer. Keith? Who is that? Randy? Keith and Randy, maybe? So, Keith is... I think Keith's at the Piss Hut. Or am I thinking of a Greg? Well, let's go see here. Okay, I'm thinking of Greg. Let's see, Keith. Where is Keith at during this time? I kind of forget where... I think Keith lives in one of those complexes we just passed. If I remember right, Keith comes down here? Eh. I forget. Well, we'll cruise around for a minute. But we really need to unlock these customers. I really wish they were showing on the map. Let me pull up my little guide here for customers. Okay. Northtown, Westville. Alright, well there's Randy. We need to... Did I miss look at this? Yeah, that's not Randy, huh? Okay, well, looks like Meg is what we, probably our best shot there. But I'd really like to get that chemist cooking today. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I just kicked me a kook for just hitting it. I hope our buddy Xavier is glitched out. Okay. I'm guessing these are going to be ready to harvest. We'll do that. $99. Alright, cool. We'll just jar a bunch of this. Yeah, I think the next time we stream this world will be pretty fun, because that's when we'll start getting into the builds. So since we just got the bungalow, and our rule is that if we're going to use employees, they have to be caged. We'll cage our sweatshop employee. And we'll have a cool build down in the bungalow where we cage everybody too. Okay. Chloe, we're loyal. Boost her up a little bit. Sweet. Alright. I don't need this open anymore. Alright. So let's give a bunch of this to Benji. Where are you at, Benji? Sauerkraut Supreme Pizza. There he is. We got them just in time. No, we're gonna get ball. Alright, Deborah, we're gonna have to cage you in. It's just the rules, nothing personal. I think what we'll do is try to have all 4 stations there and put a rack here or something like that. I think that'd be the best way to cage them. Or maybe set her up right here and cage her right here, something like that. Yeah, we'll have to adjust that just a little bit, which is cool. Now let's harvest this, and I think we're gonna move these back to the motel. It's kind of in the way now. Alright, so what do... Oh man, we can... Alright, we're gonna make 2 trips. Cool. Put some of this back here. Let's sell all these trimmers to Mick. When you're selling to Mick, make sure to hit enter after you counter this. Don't hit accept here. Hit enter and then wait for it to say counter. He's not a big fan of these clippers. 20 bucks, whatever. Whatever, Mick. You little... Oh, that was rude. Alright, let's go get the pots. Rest of that setup. We'll have, should have plenty of room in here in the sweatshop. Here we go. Okay, and I think we don't need a packaging station either. For now, we'll keep this bed. I think we'll have enough room, but we will see. Loyal Went up to 260 for Peggy last time. Oh, I can't believe she accepted that. And we're gonna try and short her because I only want to do jars too. So I think we're gonna short her at least. Be like an 80-something% chance for success. Okay, where? I think this mixing station has to go. And we'll put we'll do this. Alright, packaging station. Extra. Put all the supplies and stuff and product in here. And some random storage back here. Now I do have some more to pack up. So we'll do that real quick. But yeah, I think after we get done with this night and the deals, we're going to wrap up this stream today. Keep saying how nice it is outside. It looks like the sun is still out. I really hope it's not supposed to rain. Nope, clear skies all day. Cool. It's been raining a lot lately. You know, springtime here it usually rains a lot, but it's gonna be nice having just a sunny day. Get outside. Let's answer these. Scheduled deal. Oh, Beth thinks I'm crazy. Alright, Trent. I don't know how we're loyal with Trent. I don't think we've done any deals with him. Or I guess we had to have, but still. Like 2 days in a row, we skipped Trent and then he denied us when we tried to upcharge him, so we can plant all this. Be set up for next time we come in here. Sweet. Put a seed in here. Soon we'll be automating all this. I think when we unlock Shirley, yeah, I think that our production and really everything's going to go through the roof. Ready to start snowballing. So let's water these. Okay. Fill this up. Sweet. And alright. Great. Let's go ahead and knock these out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have just enough. Yeah, just enough jars. I'll go to the barber shop first. That's the I really hate this place because even though you can, or this deal location, even though you can get to it, it's still kind of a pain. Inch forward, there we go. Nice. Okay, we did end up shorting Peggy and she took it, so that's great. Got even more profit from that. Jesse, yeah. 465, come on. Or she'll take it. She loves it. Maybe the best customer early game. Bull for meth. Geraldine's pretty good too. He prefers weed though. We beat him there. Alright, where's the other ones here? One to our right. Okay, they're all right here. Cool. Everybody's so slow to come. Oh, it's Jesse. We just scheduled this one. There you go, Jesse. Oh, we're gonna be short now. Maybe we can steal it back. Sweet. Nice. Basketball court for Chloe. There you go. There, we made up for it. We gave her a extra 1 product. Alright, we'll see if these 2 are back here now. There's Sam. We gave Sam an extra 1 too, because we're so courteous like that. We'll leave that empty. And the last thing I want to do before I wrap this up is try to get Meg again as unlocked as a customer. So maybe the next stream we can just right off the bat order from Shirley. So Western Gas Mart is where Trent's at. And then Meg should be back at her house. That's the yellow one over here in Westville. So we'll hit that up on the way back. Oops. Behind the Western Gas Mart, not in it. And there's Trent. Trent lives right down the street, right in this house too. So he's got a short walk. Alright, let's go get Meg as a customer, hopefully. Get some cash on the way. Alright, Meg, come on. Oh, wait, we don't have any product. Alright, let me, I think we have like 1 product in the motel. We're trying it. I want to try to set us up for the next stream. See how much money Benji has for us. 1,200, holy crap. 1 product, 1 bag. Pack it. Take it. Let's go. Oh, fail jumped on that one. Cool. Alright, Meg, come on. Come on. Take the sample, 88% chance. Alright. Okay, so that should make us... Oops. If I could have offered her a deal, we might have got... Well, we'd move up a little bit. So we have to make a few more deals with Meg. And that should unlock Shirley. But yeah, sounds like a plan for next stream. We got a lot done. We'll set up the chemist in the sweatshop next time. And we do have the bungalow. So we have a decent amount of cash. We can start setting that up for something too. Probably a fully automated weed grow is what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, thank you all for watching today. Again, I do make a lot of YouTube videos. I try to release stuff daily. So if you aren't subscribed, I'd really appreciate that. But either way, thank you for viewing. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for all the comments in the chat. And yeah, I'm going to go outside. If it's nice outside for you guys, yeah, try and do that too. It's super nice outside today where I am at. So I'm going to go get some sun. And I will see you all on the next stream. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.